Welcome to Isinamuva Tutoring. Kusase uYuPeter eFoslorus. Ngizonendisa i-Analytical Geometry Part 1, Grade 11 and 12. But before siqale ngizothanda ukubonga kakhulu kwabasubscribile. Mangaka-subscribe ngicela usubscribe, uturn on the-notification bell so that mangiposte ivideo entsha uzoba notified. Ungakhohlwa futhi nokulike ama-videos, ucommente futhi, usharele nabangani bakho. Okunye-ke ungakhohlwa ukuthi sinama-Zoom classes enzeka every day, i-Maths, Physics, Life Science, Grade 12. Ngiyawarekhoda futhi lawo ma-Zoom classes for in case ungakwazanga ukungena eklasini ngaleso sikhathi leso, bese ngikusendela i-recording by email. Uma ufuna ukwazi-ke kabanzi ngama-online classes ungangithinta kule number esescreenini noma ungi-email futhi kule email address esescreenini. Okunye-ke kulaba abama-Nazaretha ebuhleni ngizobe ngikhona ngoJuly. Ebuhleni kuzoba ne-winter school ngoJuly. Ngizobe ngikhona ku-winter school, nenze sure ukuthi niyeza. Okay, i-analytical geometry ke ngicabanga ukuthi mhlambe into yokuqala nje akumele sim-ignore lo. Ukuthi yes asisekho ku-Euclid and geometry but sisase kuyo i-geometry. Njengoba kuthiwa analytical geometry kuzomele singayi-ignore le ndaba ukuthi lento i-geometry. Ngisho kanjani? Ngisho ukuthi akumele ama-theorem waku-Euclid and geometry siwakhohlwe nange-mistake. Ngicabanga ukuthi kuzomele siwakhumbule nje wonke ama-theorem waku-Euclid and geometry. Okay. Kuleya kwa-grade 11-ke mhlambe sokhumbuzana ngama-theorems wama-triangles nama-lines bese ngikhani ngiyangena ku-analytical geometry. Okay. Remember sinama-triangles awu-4 ama-types wama-triangles. Khona i-triangle okuthiwa equilateral triangle. Bese kuba i-isosceles triangle, kube i-right angled triangle, bese kuba i-scalene triangle. Yiwo ama-triangles esibe nawo lawo esiwafundile mas introduce i-Euclid and geometry. Mawukuthi awuyibukanga ivideo yakhona ungangena khona la kwi-Isinamuva Tutoring uye ku-videos and then uyi-check-ke. Sino part 1, part 2 and part 3 we-Euclid and geometry. Okay. Equilateral triangle, uyalibona igama elithi equilateral, uyabona ukuthi livela from igama elithi equal. So ngokuyi-understanda kwethu i-triangle sazi ukuthi i-triangle ishape nama-angles awu-3 kanjalo nama-sides awu-3. So njengo-A, B, C singasho ukuthi uyi-triangle because una-side 1, 2, 3. Kanjalo futhi unama-angles 1, 2, 3. Okay, before singene ku-equilateral triangle, i-theorem nje yokuqala yama-triangles ithi mangine-angle A ngiyihlanganisa no-angle B ngiyihlanganisa no-angle C ngizothola u-180. I-theorem le yama-triangle, i-reason yakhona angles in a triangle. Siyazi ukuthi angles in a triangle are supplementary. So kusho ukuthi mangi-add u-angle 1 no-angle 2 no-angle 3 ngizothola u-180. Regardless of i-type ye-triangle noma iyiphi i-triangle e-existayo, mawu-adda ama-interior angles, lama-angles angaphakathi kwi-triangle, njengo-A uyambona ukuthi ungaphakathi, njengo-B and then no C. Mangiwa-add lama angles lawa kuzomele ngithole 180 theorem leyo. Na kuyi-equilateral kunjalo mawu-add u-angle 1 no-angle 2 no-angle 3 uzothola 180. Na kuyi-isosceles mawu-add u-angle 1 no-angle 2 no-angle 3 uzothola 180. Kanjalo na kwi-right angled triangle uzothi mawu-add u-angle 1 no-angle 2 no-angle 3 uthole 180. Na kwi-scalene futhi kukanjalo. Singakukhohlwa-ke lokho kubalulekile. Okay, mangizonikhumbuza-ke nge-equilateral triangle. I-equilateral triangle kanje. Okuwukuthi lo nalo bayalingana. Okay, lento le eyokudenote ukuthi ama-lines ayalingana. Njengokuthi unale line le unale line le. Mabethe basho ukuthi lama lines owu-2 ayalingana. Mabethe le ayilingani nale, but masebethe le nale ayalingana. I hope niyayithola. Ziyakwazi ngisho ukuthi zibe u3, but maziwu3 ngapha ziwu2 ngapha ukwazi ukuthi uthi ayalingana lama triangles lawo. Kuzomela maziwu2 ngapha zibe u2 ngapha, maziwu3 ngapha zibe u3 ngapha njengokuthi kanje. So uyabona le angle le le line nale line angazi ukuthi why ngithi angle. Le line le nale line ayalingana. I hope niyayithola. So uyabona ukuthi equilateral triangle ivela from igama equal. I-equilateral triangle i-triangle okulingana yonke into kuyo. So mangithi yonke into ngikhuluma ngama-sides. U-AB uyalingana no-AC uyalingana no-BC njengoba nibona besidenothele ngalento le yokudenote ukuthi ama-lines are-equal. Okunye futhi okumele ukwazi nge-equilateral triangle ukuthi u-angle A no-angle B no-angle C bayalingana. Remember u-angle A mawumhlanganisa no-angle B mawumhlanganisa no-angle C uzothola ubani? U-180. So since belingana u-angle A no-angle B no-angle C kwi-equilateral triangle singasho ukuthi let these equal angles equals x. So angle A kuzoba u-x kanjalo no B uzoba u-x ngoba bayalingana kanjalo no C uzoba x equals bani? 180. X plus x plus x is 3x equals bani? 180. And then x is 180 over 3. Divide ngo-3 ngapha nangapha ngithi kuba ubani? 60 degrees. Okusho ukuthi kwi-equilateral triangle njengoba sithi ama-angles ayalingana siyazi ukuthi awobani? Awo-60. So sinobani? Sino-60 degrees ku-A, sino-60 degrees ku-B, sino-60 degrees ku-C. Vele mawu-add u-60 no-60 no-60 uzothola 180. Akunendaba ukuthi side AC liwubani, AB ubani, uBC ubani. Kunoma yiphi triangle okuthiwa i-equilateral triangle, ama-sides azolingana kanjalo nama-angles azolingana. Kungaba u2 la, should nala u2, should nala u2. If ku1, kusho ukuthi 1 kuyo yonke indawo. If ku5, u5 kuyo yonke indawo. I hope niyangithola. And then kube i-triangle okuthiwa i-isosceles, kuno-S la ekugcineni. I-isosceles triangle. I-isosceles triangle i-angle enama-sides awu2 alinganayo. So mawukuthi ngine-triangle kanjena bese ngithola ukuthi lana leli side leli naleli side ayalingana. Kusho ukuthi le triangle le isi-isosceles triangle. I hope kuyezwakala. Kwalingana ama-sides awu2 kwi-triangle kusho ukuthi nama-angles awu2 azolingana. Kwalingana ama-sides awu3 kwi-triangle kusho ukuthi nama-angles awu3 azolingana. Ubonile kwi-equilateral triangle ama-sides owu3 ebelingana nama-angles owu3 agcine elingana. So la kwi-isosceles triangle ama-sides awu2 ayalingana kusho ukuthi ama-angles awu2 azolingana. Ama-angles alinganayo-ke lawa a-opposite ama-side alinganayo. Masingabuka u-AC nango-side AC, iyiphi angle e-opposite u-side AC? U-angle B. Angazi noma niyabona ngisuthi leli side li-opposite nale angle le u-angle B. So kusho ukuthi u-angle B iyo le angle ngithi mina izolingana. Ilingana nayiphi-ke? Ilingana nenye angle futhi e-opposite side eli-equal. Liphi side eli-equal? U-AB. I-angle opposite u-AB ubani? u-angle C. I hope niyayithola leyo nto le. Kusho ukuthi u-angle C naye uyi-equal angle. So kwi-isosceles lento okuyenzakalayo ukuthi mangithola ama-sides awu-2 alinganayo ngizothola nama-angles awu-2 alinganayo. Imaphi? Ilama angles a-opposite equal sides. Vele i-reason ye-theorem ithi angles opposite equal sides. Okay, asithathe mhlambe naye enye i-example mhlambe let's say sinente kanje. Bese sithi lena i-isosceles triangle ABC. So njoba sithi isosceles silindele ukuthi ube nama-sides awu-2 alinganayo. Let's say leli side naleli side. So njoba kulingana leli side naleli side kusho ukuthi le angle lena kuzomela ilingane nale angle le. I hope niyayithola ukuthi ihamba kanjani isosceles triangle. And then mawukuthi mhlambe sine situation ekanjena nakhona futhi kuyafana. Mhlambe mawungaba nento kanje. So kusho ukuthi in this case u-angle bani no-angle bani bazolingana u-angle A no-angle B. Ihamba kanjalo-ke isosceles triangle. Nayi into emnandi noma ebalulekile nga-isosceles triangle. Let's say for example sinikezwe into kanje. Bese bethi le isosceles triangle besinikeza ama-sides are-equal. Siyazi ukuthi kunama-angles are-equal nani nani. Asikakakhohlwa kodwa ukuthi mawuthatha u-angle A um-add no-angle B um-add no-angle C uzothola ubani? 180. Now let's say basinikezile bathi u-angle B u-30 degrees. Okay, mabe sinikeza u-angle B bethi u-30 degrees singakwazi ukwenza i-conclusion. Let's say bathi asitholeni u-angle A no-angle C. Into esiyaziyo ukuthi singakwazi ukuconclude sithi ngoba siyabona ukuthi u-angle B u-30 degrees, therefore no-angle A u-30 degrees. Siyayazi reason angles opposite equal sides. Ama-angles are-opposite equal sides ayalingana. Now sengino-30 degrees lana kulula ukuthi ngingathola u-angle C because sengishoda nge-angle A1. Nginayo i-equation enga-include wonke lama-angles lawo engathi angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals bani? 180. Bese ku-angle A ubani? 30 degrees. U-angle B ubani? 30 degrees. U-angle C ubani? Ngifuna yena. Equals bani? 180. Even nalesi statement lesi nginayo i-reason yakhona. Angles in a triangle. Angles in a triangle. Yikho ngithi angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 108 because these are angles in a triangle. Now sengiyakwazi ukuthi ngi-add u-30 no-30 benginikeza u-60. Ngoba ngisolve u-C lo 60 engiqeda ukumthola kuzomela ngimtranspose eye ngale yana efike be-negative. As a result ngizoba no-180 minus 60. Bese-ke kuba u-C lo 180 minus 60 is bani? Is 120. So kusho ukuthi u-angle C 120. Ngaba yinto kanjalo although mhlambe ngokwe-diagram engingangayenza-ke sense ukuthi kube 120 but i-answer yiyo le ikanje. I hope niyayithola. Isosceles leyo triangle. One thing emnandi ngayo isosceles ukuthi mawunikezwe i-angle A1 uyakwazi ukuthola lawa amanye awu-2 kalula. Let's take mhlambe enye example yayo isosceles. Let's say mhlambe basinikeze now i-triangle ABC bese le triangle lena is an isosceles triangle. Siyakubona vele basidenote and then bethi lona 110 degrees. Bese sitholeni u-angle B u-angle C lo. Bese sithola u-angle B no-angle C. Singamthola kanjani ku-angle B no-angle C? Now uyabona ukuthi ayifani neyasekuqaleni le. Angeke ngikwazi ukuthi ngoba ngiyambona u-110 bese ngiyaconclude ukuthi therefore no B u-110 noma ngithi therefore no C u-110. No, ngeke ngikwazi ukuyenza leyo nto leyo because le akuyona i-one of ama-angles alinganayo. No. Ama-angles alinganayo la kuclear ukuthi u-angle B no-angle C ngoba yiwo ama-angles are-opposite equal sides. Okay. Kuthanda ukuba nzinyana-ke la ukuthi ngiconclude. So into engingayenza engiyaziyo for sure ukuthi u-angle A kodwa no-angle B lo engingamazi no-angle C lo engingamazi mangiba-add bazonginikeza ubani? 108. Why? Because these are angles in a triangle. Okay, ubani u-angle A 110, ubani u-angle B anginayo. Let's say ngithi u-X because uyi-unknown, angimazi, plus angle C. U-angle C ubani? Anginayo. Kusafe ukuthi ngithi naye u-X. Yes, kusafe because vele u-angle B no-angle C bayalingana ngoku-understanda kwethu i-isosceles. If bebengalingani, should bekuzomele ngimnikeze i-variable yakhe u-C, ngithi u-Y kanje. Bese ngiba nenkinga-ke yokusolva ngoba ngino-X ngino-Y ku-equation A1. But la kusafe ukuthi ngathi u-B ubani? U-X. Therefore no-C ubani? U-X. Why? Because these are equal angles. Angles opposite equal sides are equal. Angithi niyakhumbula. Okay, equals bani? 180. Bese ngithini? Uyabona ukuthi lona ubani? U2x lo, u-x plus x, u2x. So ngizosala no2x. Obviously kumele ngimtranspose u108, sorry, u110 yengala ku180 ebe negative, and then ngidivide ngobani? Ngo2 ngapha nangapha. Ngizogcina ngithola u180 minus 110 over 2. But obviously ngiyakwazi ukuyisolva yonke lento lena. Ngizogcina ngithola ubani? 180 minus 110 is 70. 70 over 2 is 35 degrees. Kusho ukuthi u-x u-35 degrees. Ngisho ukuthini? Ngisho ukuthi u-angle A u-35 degrees kanjalo no-angle B u-35 degrees ngoba bayalingana. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. So ngamanye amazwi kwi-isosceles triangle awu-2 ama-scenario ongahlangana nawo. Ningixolele ibaluleke kakhulu lento ukuthi ngenzela ukuthi nibone ukuthi kahle kahle vele awukwazi ukungayazi i-Euclidean geometry uma ukuthi uzokwenza analytical geometry, but ngizonenzisa-ke ama-problems nibone ukuthi kahle kahle bengikhuluma ngani. Okay, now ama-scenario esingaba nawo kwi-isosceles triangle, singaba ne-scenario ewukuthi mhlambe basinikeze ngizosebenzisa wona lawa ma-values ade ngiwasebenzisile. Let's say basinikeze ukuthi lona u-30 degrees, naye nge-scenario futhi abangasinikeza yona. Let's say basinikeze lokuthi 110 degrees. Okay. I-scenario yokuqala ukuthi bekunikeze i-angle A1, but le angle A1 ile angle e-opposite side eli-equal nelinye. Kanjalo siyakwazi ukuthi siconclude. Yabona njengoba si-understand i-isosceles, si-understand ukuthi le angle lena iyalingana nale angle le. Kusho ukuthi u-angle C u-60 degrees. Sesiconcludeile, and then sithola u-B ngokuthi it's A plus B plus C equals 108. Indlela engavela ngayo le isosceles. Enye indlela futhi engavela ngayo ukuthi bekunikeze u110. Uyambona ukuthi 110 akekho opposite ama-equal sides, but u-between ama-equal sides. So njengoba besinikeza kanjena kuzomele siconclude ngenye indlela ehlukile. Indlela ehlukile-ke le kade siyenzile ukuthi sithi u-angle B ubani? Angazi noma niyakhumbula ngiyithole sengi-situation ka-180 minus 110 over 2. Iyo-ke indlela yokuconclude-ke le. Kanjalo sobe sithola u-B uzoba u-35 degrees. Sibe sithola no-C futhi ngaso leso sikhathi leso. Angazi noma kuyezwakala. Yizo-ke indlela zokuconclude-ke lezi kwe-isosceles triangle. Ningakhohlwa-ke ama-sides anjani a-equal, ama-sides awu-2 kwi-isosceles triangle. Okay. Ithi sibheke i-right angled triangle. Remember saba ne-acute angle, saba ne-right angle, saba ne-obtuse angle, saba ne-straight line. Lezo zinto lezi ezikanjalo. I-right angled triangle, i-triangle abathathe i-right angle bayifaka kuyo, and then i-triangle yasiba right angled. So uma ungaba ne-triangle for example kanje, bese uba nalo ubizwa nge-right angle igama lakho, 90 degrees. U-90 degrees u-right angle, niyakhumbula. So le triangle lena because in a right angle kusho ukuthi i-right angled le triangle. It's a right angled triangle because bathatha i-right angle bayifaka phakathi. Okay, into okumele uyazi-ke nge-right angled triangle ukuthi inama sides akanje. Okay, i-right angled triangle, let's say u-triangle lona A BC. Okokuqala kumele ukwazi ukuthi right angle triangle iyo kuphela i-triangle okusebenza kuyo i-Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem it's r squared equals x squared plus y squared. Iyo kuphela i-triangle okusebenza kuyi-Pythagoras theorem i-right angle triangle. Okay, ubani ke so to x kule triangle lena ilo ome njengo x. Remember i-Cartesian plane kanje kuno y lana kuno x la. Okay, u-x shothi ume kanje horizontal, u-y ume vertical. Kanjalo ke nala singayithatha kanjalo mhlambe sithi okay, la ubani u-x shothi u-AC, u-y ubani ngoba ume njengo-x u-AC angithi uyambona, and then u-y ubani u-BC ngoba ume njengo-y, and then kushuthi lo ubani u-R. By the way, u-R ubizwa nge-hypotenuse side. The longest side kwi-triangle, i-right angled triangle, ibizwa nge-hypotenuse side. Should bese ngaba no-AB squared equals AC squared plus BC squared. Iyo kuphela i-triangle lena okusebenza kuyo i-right angle, sorry, Pythagoras theorem lento le. Iyo kuphela futhi i-triangle okusebenza kuyo uSohcahtoa. Ngisho ukuthi iyo kuphela i-triangle okusebenza kuyo ama-trig ratios. Remember uSohcahtoa, ama-trig ratios, sine is opposite over hypotenuse, kanjalo kanjalo. Okay, ngaphandle kokuthi ngikhulume ngokuthi kule triangle iyo kuphela okusebenza kuyi-Pythagoras theorem, iyo kuphela okusebenza kuyo ama-trig ratios, iyo kuphela futhi okusebenza i-area ngalendlela le ukuthi area of triangle ABC equals half base times height. Iyo kuphela i-triangle okusebenza kuyo u-half base times height. But ngisazo-expanda ke i-explanation yami on lento ka-half base times height nibone ukuthi kahle kahle kuhambani. Into enza ukuthi kube yiyo kuphela i-triangle okusebenza kuyo u-half base times height ngoba bakhuluma lana u-H lona is a perpendicular height. So u-perpendicular uyu-90 degrees lo. Kusho ukuthi u-line AC is perpendicular to line BC because of lo 90 degrees lo. So iyo kuphela ke i-triangle esingasebenzisa kuyo half base times height ngoba i-height e-perpendicular sinayo. Kukuwe ukuthi uthi i-height u-AC noma uthi i-height u-BC. But if i-height yakho ku-AC kusho ukuthi u-BC uyini uyi-base yakho. I hope niyangithola. If uthi wena i-height yakho u-BC kusho ukuthi i-base yakho u-AC. I hope kuyezwakala lokho. But le area lena noma le formula le area le kwi-triangle zisebenza kwi-right angled triangle phela. And then iscalene triangle, i-triangle okungalingani lutho kuyo, ngicela ukuthi ngiyijampe ngingakhulumi lutho ngayo. Akulingani ma-sides, akulingani ma-angles. Okay, now mase siqedile ngama-triangles but asikakaqedi khona i-theorem ebaluleke kakhulu-ke la yiyo ejwayele ukusebenza kakhulu kwi-analytical geometry, i-theorem ekhuluma nge-exterior angle of a triangle. So if this is triangle A, B, C, singasho ukuthi sino C1 no C2. U-C1 is an interior angle of a triangle and then u-C2 is an exterior angle of a triangle ngoba uyambona ukuthi ungaphandle kwe-triangle. Ithini i-theorem ye-exterior angle of a triangle? Ithi le angle lena u-A plus angle B equals angle C2. So exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of interior opposite angles. Mangithatha u-angle A ngim-add no-angle B ngizothola u-angle bani C2. It is an exterior angle of a triangle. I hope kuyezwakala. Kubalulekile ukuthi ukwazi ke lokho kakhulu. Akakashintshi ukuthi u-angle A plus angle B plus angle C1 equals 180. Ningayikhohlwa le theorem, but kumele wenze sure ukuthi u-BC, let's say u-D la, kumele wenze sure ukuthi u-BCD is a straight line. Then u-angle C2 i-exterior angle ekhipha i-theorem ke mawukuthi u-BCD is a straight line. Okay, ngidlule kuma triangles khona ama lines njengale line le. Le line lesingavumelana sonke ukuthi i straight line. So mangine straight line lama angles lawa lana ku straight line a supplementary noma akhipha 180 mawahlanganisa. I reason angles on a straight line siyakwazi lokho. Isebenza kuphi ke le theorem? Isebenza la njengokuthi mhlambe ngaba ubani lana u30 degrees. Bese besibona thola le angle le ukuthi ubani le angle le. Kulula ke sazi ukuthini thina sazi ukuthi wonke ama angles along the straight line aba anjani a supplementary kusho ukuthi onke lama angles lawa mangiwa add angikhiphela ubani 180 kusho ukuthi in other words lo 30 degrees plus le angle engingenayo equals 180 sengiyakwazi ukuthola ukuthi le angle engingenayo bani 150 angithi yabo 150 plus 30 equals bani 180 angles on a straight line nanoma ngaba maningi kangakanani kama angles as long as eku same straight line lama angles lawa kusho le angle lena plus le angle lena plus le angle lena plus le angle lena plus le angle le equals bani 180 ngobani these are angles on a straight line. Ningayikhohlwa ke leyo theorem leyo ibalekile kwi-analytical geometry. Another theorem futhi ebalekile kwi-analytical geometry, let's say we are told ukuthi lo is a straight line na lo is a straight line because kubalekile ukuthi sazi ukuthi ama straight lines lawa. If ku ama straight lines then le angle lena na le angle le ayalingana, vertical opposite angles. Kanjalo na le angle lena na le angle lena bayalingana, vertical opposite angles. I-theorem ebalekile leyo futhi kwi-analytical geometry. Asikakakhohlwa kodwa ukuthi mawuthatha le angle lena ebomvu plus le angle ewu-hash wahlanganisa uzothola 180 because these are angles on a straight line. I hope kuyezwakala. Ngisase kuwa ama lines. Let's say i-line lena. Okay, asinankinga nawo ama lines bese bethi lama lines lawa a-parallel. Okay, njengoba bethi lama lines lawa parallel ngokwama theorem anginankinga until kuba ne-line ewaconnectayo lama lines lawa a-parallel. Once kwaba ne-line ewaconnecta kanjena kuphuma into okuthiwa ufan manizokhumbula kahle. U-F, u-U, u-N noma u-F, u-C, u-Z kuyafana. Okay, nangu F mawufuna ukumbona u-F nangu F. Ngithi niyambona u-F kafani and then mawufuna ukubona u-U kafani nangu sekuthi ume ngenye indlela but uye lo u-U kafani and then mawufuna ukubona u-N kafani nangu N kafani. Nangu N kafani. So ama parallel lines asikhiphela ufan but nike nayifunda kwi-Euclidean geometry into kumele uyazi ke ngofan ukuthi u-F unama angles alinganayo ngalendlela yokuthi le angle le elana iyalingana na le angle la, these are parallel lines. Le angle la na le angle la ayalingana, corresponding angles, these are parallel lines. Le angle ela ayilingani na le angle la but mawa add o2 uthola 180. These are co-interior angles, these are parallel lines. Le angle lana na le angle lana ayalingana, alternating angles. Uye kufani lo, asikakakhohlwa. Okay. Now sesikhulumile ngama theorem. Okokuqala okumele ukwazi ke noma okubaleke kakhulu okumele ukwazi ukuthi remember ngicabanga ukuthi kuzomela ngikhulume le ye-area. Sike sakhuluma nge-area of a triangle ngathi mina ithi 1/2 base times height if leo triangle kuyi-right angled triangle. If kungeyona ke i-right angled triangle, i-area of a triangle izogcina ithini? Ithi 1/2 bese ithatha uside, let's say uside A times side B and then sine of C. Le i-area rule. isebenza ku non right angled triangle mawufuna ucalculate i-area. Kuzomela ke uwazi ama trick triangles ukuze uzo-understand ukuthi i-area rule iyisima kanjani. Kanjalo futhi kumele uwazi nama-area wamanye ama-shapes, kakhulukazi mhlawumbe i-area of a trapezium. I-area of a trapezium ngicabanga ukuthi i-trapezium i-common. It's 1/2 bese ithathu A, ithathu B bahlanganise. That's if u-A no-B ama-lines are parallel. And then it's times u-C. If u-C i-line e-perpendicular to u-A no-B. Remember perpendicular ile sign le ka 90 degrees. So if u-C is a perpendicular line to u-C noma to u-B noma to u-A, then utimes ngaye ke u-line C. Ayobukezwa kahle. But nizobona mase ngenza ama-problems. Ama-area okumele wazi ke lawo. But kwi-area ye-triangle noma iyayo mhlambe i-trapezium, let's say mhlambe unento kanje. Kwesinye isikhathi akukuphoqa ukuthi usebenzise i-area rule. Let's say mhlambe unento kanje nayi i-triangle yethu. Let's say lona u-triangle ABC. Ku-triangle ABC uyabona ukuthi asinaye u-90 degrees. Therefore, u-ABC is not a right angled triangle. So ngeke sikwazi ucalculate i-area of triangle ABC ngokuthi sithi 1/2 base times height because asinayo i-perpendicular height. But kuyiskill esibalekile ukuthi usazi ukuthi noma ngingenayo i-perpendicular height but ku-possible ukuthi ngayi-constructor ngenza ukuthi ibe khona. Let's say mhlambe ngiconstructor i-line la ezoba vertical bese ngiconstructor i-line la ezoba horizontal. Obviously i-angle ezofomeka la ubani u-90 degrees. Kusho ukuthi ngine-line e-perpendicular ke manje le line le let's say u-D. U-BCD is perpendicular to AC. So ngingakwazi mhlawumbe ukuname u-AD ngithi mina i-height yami, the perpendicular height. Therefore kusho ukuthi ngizoba ne-base. But into okumele ungayenzi ungasho ukuthi lona i-base yakho. Ungasho ukuthi wena u-BD is your base. Why? Because akuyona ipart ye-triangle u-BD, but ipart ye-triangle ubani u-A. So u-BC. So i-base yakho kuzobe ku-BC. I-height ayinankinga, kufana nokuthi ukukhuphuka nje kwe-triangle from la. Kufana nokuthi nje ukhuluma ngokukhuphuka kwe-triangle from the horizontal lana and the horizontal la. Obviously vele sinayo i-height yiyo lena yangithola. So uma ukuthi uyakwazi ukuthi uyithole leyo height leyo ungamsebenzisa ku-half base times height. Uzobona mase ngenza ama-problems ngizozama ukuthi ngiyithole i-problem ezokwenza ukuthi siyi-create le height lena and then sikwazi ukusebenza. Yona le ndlela le futhi ingakwazi ukuvela na kanje. Uyabona ngithi la kusho ukuthi usukubalekele ukusebenzisa ini i-area rule ngoba ukwazile uconstructor ini i-perpendicular height. Let's say mhlambe sinento kanjena ke triangle yethu, triangle A B C. Nakhona futhi la singakwazi uconstructor ini i-perpendicular height. Let's say mhlambe senze i-line la, project i-line from A ihamba ithi bese ifika la ku BC iba perpendicular. Lo eyoba perpendicular kuye uye ozoba i-base. Kusho in other words u-BC in this case i-base and then lona i-height. Mawukuthi khona indlela yokumthola i-length yakhe let's say u-D la. Mawukuthi khona indlela yokuthola i-length ka-AD, then ungamsebenzisa ke u-half base times height. I-base yakho kuzobe kubani ku-BC and then i-height yakho kubani ku-H. Kuyo le triangle futhi besingakwazi ukunakhunja ukuconstructor kanje mhlambe if ibisebenzela besingakwazi ukuconstructor ngaleyo ndlela leyo. Sithini? senze iline ezofika ibe perpendicular lapha. Let's say mhlawumbe ihamba kanje bese ifika ibe perpendicular la. Therefore kusho ukuthi lona bekuzobe kuyini, kuyi-base yethu and then lona kuyi-height yethu. I hope kuyezwakala. Kanjalo futhi nangale ndlela le futhi bese ngakwazi ukuthi siconstruct sithi as long as uzofika laphana ibe njani kuleya line ibe perpendicular and then kusho ukuthi base yethu bekuzoba yilena and then height yethu ile. I hope kuyezwakala. I-area leyo ye triangle. If ayikusebenzeli le ndlela lena ungayisebenzisa ke i-area rule. I-area rule ke ngicabanga ukuthi niyifundile kuma triangles. Let's say unefika ke ekanje ithi ngithathe yona mhlambe i-trapezium. I-trapezium shape kanje. Trapezium shape kanje. Sinalona and then sibe nalo. Bethi lona lo ba parallel and then bethi 90 degrees la. Let's say A, B, C, D. Le shape lena i-trapezium inama sides awu-2 parallel and then ibe nani ne side el perpendicular to elinye. I-trapezium into oyibona kanjalo and then lo yambona usnacks lo. Okay. I-area ke trapezium ithini? Ithi area of A, B, C, D equals 1/2. Remember ngithe u-add lama sides are parallel kusho to AB plus CD. Bese uthi times i-perpendicular height anikakakhohlwa ngithi perpendicular height ubani u-AC. Yiyo ke area ye trapezium le. But uyakwazi ukuthi futhi yona i-trapezium uyihlukanise kanje u-project line lana if maybe uyazi i-area ye trapezium so project line ezofika ibe perpendicular la. Ngicela ukumfaka ngapha kodwa perpendicular khona izobalula kakhulu. Okay, ifika ibe perpendicular la. Let's say mhlambe lo u-E. Usuyabona ukuthi how senginama shape awu-2 la mabe ngathi ngicalculate i-area ka A, B, C, D. Kuzobe kufana nokuthi bathi ngicalculate i-area ka A, B, C, E ngiyi-adda ne-area ka B, E, D. I hope niyangithola. Ngikhuluma ngokuthi la njengoba sengiproject line kanjena senginama shape awu-2 ngine rectangle na rectangle yami ngine triangle na triangle yami. So mangathathi i-area rectangle i-area le shape lena ngi-add ne-area triangle i-area le shape le. Mawuthatha ukubheka i-triangle ingakwazi ukusebenzisa u-half base times height ngobani ngine perpendicular height. Kanjalo u-A, B, C, E obviously i-area yakhona kuzoba u-CE times BE. I hope niyakuthola lokho. Kubalekile ukuthi ukwazi amafigure mabekunikezile ukwazi ukwa-splitter into different figures so that uzokwazi ukucalculate ama-area mawukuthi awukwazi ukucalculate i-area of the whole figure ngeformula A1. So thatha i-area yale figure enye uyi-add nale area yale figure enye kanjalo kanjalo uze uyithole ke i-area yaleyo shape leyo. I hope ukuzwakele. Okay. Nayi into ebalekile okumele uyazi sesiyangena ku-analytical geometry straight. Analytical geometry buyibizwe nge-coordinate geometry. So makuthiwa nje coordinate geometry bakhuluma nge-analytical geometry. Into ebalekile njengoba ngithi mina i-analytical geometry is a coordinate geometry. Kusho ukuthi ungayibuka ngale ndlela. Remember coordinates into kanje njengokuthi 1:2 mhlambe 3:-4. Le i-coordinates. Lo uyi-coordinate, lo uyi-coordinate. I-coordinate liba nobani? No x, nobani? No y. I-coordinates leli. Mawukuthi u-x kuphela simbiza nge-x coordinate. Mawukuthi u-y simbiza nge-y coordinate. But i-coordinate maseliphelele liba u-x and y. Okay, so njengoba siku-analytical geometry ngithi mina i-analytical geometry is a coordinate geometry. Kusho ukuthi ziningi izinto ongayicabanga ngama-coordinates. Njengalama coordinates owu-2 ungakwazi ukucalculate mhlambe i-gradient for example. Ngicabanga ukuthi nifamila ne-gradient. Nazo zonke izinto ezihamba nayo. Okukhulu kakhulu ukuthi okumele ukwazi ngoba nike nayibona before analytical geometry kuba nje ama-straight lines, ama-straight lines, ama-straight lines, ama-straight lines. But lama straight lines lawa kuba ukuthi mayehlangana akhipha mhlawumbe ama-shape athize njengokuthi kungahlangana lama straight lines lawa kuphuma i-square, kungahlangana lama shapes lama straight lines lawa kuphuma i-triangle, kungahlangana lama straight lines lawa kuphuma i-parallelogram, kungahlangana lama straight lines lawa kuphume i-kite, kungahlangana lama straight lines lawa kuphume i-rhombus, kungahlangana lama straight lines lawa kuphume i-square noma kuphume nje ama-lines okuwukuthi njengoba kuwama-straight line kusho ukuthi ane-equation even ethi y equals mx plus c ngoba yi-equation ye-straight line le. So kubalulekile ukuthi ukwazi ukuthola into yokuqala i-gradient. Ithi sikhulume nge-gradient-ke ney'ndlela ey'hlukahlukene zokuyithola i-gradient. Ningakhathazeki-ke sisazowenza ama-problems. Uma ukuthi awukho enough ngalama-problems uzongithinta futhi bese sixoxa ngendaba ye-Zoom ukuthi siyilungisa kanjani so that uzoba yi-part of ifamily yethu kwi-Zoom. I-gradient ineformula elikanje njengoba nilazi likhona even nakwi-formula sheets lithi y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 yili formula lo calculate gradient leli. Mangilibheka leli formula leli ngathi lifuna ukuthi ngibe nama coordinates awu2 let's say ngino 1 and 2, let's say ngino 1 and 1 kuba ama coordinates wami lawa. So yimi engadecide ukuthi ngithi lo ucoordinate 1 lo ucoordinate 2. But mase ngidecide ukuthi ucoordinate 1 lo sekuyimust ukuthi lo kuba u-x of coordinate 1 kuba u-y of coordinate 1 lo. Kanjalo mase ngidecide ukuthi ucoordinate 2 lo imust ukuthi kuba u-x of coordinate 2 kuba u-y of coordinate 2. So ukuze mangicalculate i-gradient ngizokwazi ukuthi mabekhuluma ngo-y2 bakhuluma ngobani, bakhuluma ngo-1 nangu y of 0.2 minus u-minus we-formula bese ngithi minus bani y1 ubani u2 over x2 ubani u1 minus we-formula u-x1 ubani u1 bese ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngiyithole i-gradient but-ke la kuzoba u-undefined ngoba ngizogcina ngiba nobani ngono-negative 1 over 0 kuba u-undefined. So i-gradient using lama points awu2 u-undefined. But niyayithola i-idea ukuthi uma ngizocalculate i-gradient ngizodinga ama-points awu2. Ithi mhlawumbe ngithatha amanye ama-points ukuze nizoyibona lento engiyishoyo. Let's say u-point A lona u-negative 1 and negative 2. Let's say u-point B lona u-3 and 4. Okay. Kusho ukuthi ngamanye amazwi uma bengathi ngicalculate i-gradient bazothi ngicalculate i-gradient of AB. So m of AB, why? Because nginikeza u-point A no-point B. So ngifuna u-m of AB. Let's say u-point number 2 wami lo, u-point number 1 wami lo. Akunendaba nanoma bengithe u2 lona ngathi u1 lo akuna stress na kanjalo. But ngithi ngiyenze kanje. Y2 is 4 minus y1 is negative 2. So negative 2 bengizomfaka kanje siyavumelana. But lo times lo is positive. So kungalokho ngimosha isikhathi ngivele ngithi positive. I hope niyayithola ukuthi uvele positive. X2 u3 minus x1 u-negative 1 ngoba u-negative kuno-negative izogcina ishintsha kuba u-plus. I hope niyayithola. So senginobani-ke manje sengino 4 plus 2 u6 over 3 plus 1 u4. But-ke calculating obviously bizovele ikukhiphela u3 over 2. Iyasimplify ku6 over 4 ebe u3 over 2. I-calculator bizovele from lana ikhipheni u3 over 2. So i-gradient ka-AB ubani u3 over 2. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. I-calculator kanjalo kwi-gradient. But khona into engifuna ukuthi uyibukeke la. Let's say basinikeza into kanje sisase kuyo i-gradient. Let's say basinikeza into kanje. Bese siba ne-point lana mhlambe 1 and 1. Sibe ne-point lana 2 and 2. I-example nje engiyenzayo le noma imaphi lena 3 and 3, lena 4 and 4, lena 5 and 5. Let's say sinama points lana point A lona, point B lona, point C, point D, point E. Okay. Ngicela ukuthi sicalculate i-gradient ka-AB. Masicalculate i-gradient ka-AB sizothi y2 u2, y1 u1, x2 u2, x1 u1. 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 over 1 is 1, okay. Kushuthi u-m of AB ubani? U-m of AB u-1, okay, singembhale la, m of AB is 1, okay. Sesiyadlula, ngicela ukuthi sicalculate i-gradient ka-CD. Ngicela ukuthi sicalculate i-gradient ka-CD. Kushuthi sifuna u-m of CD, kushuthi sosebenzisa ubani? Ama-coordinates ka-C nama-coordinates ka-D. Y2 is 4, Y1 is 3, over X2 is 4, X1 is 3. 4 minus 3 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 over 1 is 1. Oh, kushuthi even no m of CD ubani? 1. Okay, ithi sichecke ama-coordinates ka, sorry, ithi sichecke i-gradient ka AE, for example, let's say sifuna i-gradient ka-AE. So i-gradient ka-AE kushuthi sosebenzisa ubani? Sosebenzisa u-A, sebenzise nobani? No-E. Kushuthi izothini? Y2 u5 minus Y1 u1 over X2 u5 minus X1 u1. 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 over 4 is 1. Oh, ne-gradient kabani? I-gradient ka-AE ubani? 1. Now, into engiyinotisayo la ukuthi mangilokhu ngithatha any 2 points along le line lena, ngithola i-gradient kodwa efanayo. Mangithatha u-A no B, ngithola i-gradient e1. Mangithatha u-C no D, ngithola i-gradient e1. Mangithatha u-A no E, ngithola i-gradient e1. Kushuthi nanoma ngabe ngithathe u-B no D, bengizothola i-gradient e1. Nanoma ngabe ngithatha u-C no E, bengizothola i-gradient e1. Kusho ukuthini? Kusho ukuthi noma iliphi point kulesi straight line lesi, mangingathatha any 2 points along lesi straight line lesi, ngizothola i-gradient enjani? Efanayo. Nanoma ngithathe another 2 points futhi kuso le straight line lesi. Kusho ukuthini? Lama points lawa akho linear, ibizwa kanjalo leyo nto leyo, ama-points akho linear. So ama-points akho linear, ama-points anjani? Alaya along the same straight line. So if ama-points elaya along the same straight line ane-gradient enjani? Efanayo. So in other words, naye enye indlela ebengifuna kahle ukuthi siyikhulume yokuthola i-gradient ukuthi kungenzeka bethi bona ku-question, kungenzeka ku-question bona bethi thola mhlawumbe i-gradient ka-AB. Kodwa mawuthi uyabheka ukwi-situation ekanje, angithi uyabolana bafuna ukuthi uthole i-gradient kabani? Ka-AB. But wena ingqondo yakho njengoba ngithi mina thola i-gradient ka-AB, ingqondo ikutshela ukuthi okay, kusho ukuthi kuzomele ngibe nama-coordinates ka-A, ngibe nama-coordinates kabani? Ka-B, ukuze ngizokwazi ukuthola u-M of AB. Angithi siyavumelana lapho. But inkinga, ama-coordinates ka-A anginawo u-X no-Y bakhona. Angithi uyabona sinikezwanga ama-coordinates ka-A. U-A nje ukanje, asinikwanga ama-coordinates akhona. Akusho lokhu ukuthi ngeke ngikwazi ukucalculate i-gradient ka-AB ngoba nginawo ama-coordinates ka-A, nginaka-B kuphela. Why kupossible ukuthi ngingakwazi ukuyi-calculate i-gradient ka-AB although ngingenawo ama-coordinates ka-A is because akhona amanye ama-points akuyo i-line u-AB akakuyo. So akhona ama-points akwi-same line as u-AB. Ngingakwazi ukusebenzisa lawo ma-points lawo awu-O2, any 2 points along the line u-AB akakuyo, ngicalculate i-gradient ka-AB. So ngingathini say mhlambe ngifuna ukwenza ngo-C no D, kushuthi kahle I'm actually calculating the gradient of bani? Of CD, if ngisebenzisa u-C no D. Y2 u4 minus Y1 3, X2 u4 minus X1 u3, 4 minus 3 is 1, 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 over 1 is 1. Okay, this is the gradient of bani? Of CD, yes, because ngisebenzise ini? Ama-coordinates ka-C nama-coordinates ka-D, angithi uyabona. But kuphinde kube yiyo i-gradient yakhe u-AB lo engimfunayo. Why? Because u-C no D balaya along the same straight line as ubani? As u-A no B. I hope niyangithola. Indlela yesi-2 leyo yokucalculate i-gradient. So eyokuqala indlela engiyishiyo eyokuthi bethi calculator i-gradient ka-AB, uthothi bakunikezile vele ama-coordinates ka-A, ukuthi ubani bakunikeza futhi nama coordinates ka B ukuthi ubani. Enye indlela yesi2 ile ngiqeda ukuexplaina lana ukuthi kuyenzeka bethi calculator i-gradient ka AB but awunawo ama coordinates ka A or awunawo ama coordinates ka B or awunawo ama coordinates ka A awunawo ama coordinates ka B but unawo ama coordinates ama points awu2 alaya along the same straight line as ubani u-A no B lo ofuna ukucalculate i-gradient yakhe. I hope kuyezwakala. Enye indlela leyo yokuthola i-gradient. Nayi-ke enye indlela yokuthola i-gradient ebalulekile ukuthi uyazi. Okay, let's say sine line u-AB le line lena bese siba ne line, let's say le line lena u-CD. Asinankinga nalama lines but once basitshela ukuthi le line lena le parallel, remember ama lines my parallel badenote kanje noma bengawenze bewu2 as long as maye u2 kule line enye nakule enye bewu2 kusho lama lines owu2 anjani a parallel. So maye i1 kule line enye nale enye i1 kusho ukuthi lawo ma lines owu2 a parallel. So uyabona ukuthi badenote kanjani kule, badenote the same way nakule. So kusho ukuthi u-AB is parallel to u-CD. I hope kuyezwakala. Njengoba u-AB parallel to u-CD, into esiyaziyo ke mase sifika kwi-analytical geometry ukuthi i-gradient ka-AB therefore izolingana ne-gradient kabani ka-CD. Ngobani? Ngoba lama lines lawa u-AB u-parallel nobani no-CD. I hope niyakuzwa lokho. So into engizama ukuyisho ukuthi for example let's say unento kanje because kwi-exam uhlangana nalawo ma situations lawo. Let's say unento kanje bese bethi bona u-A lona u-B bese bethi u-C u-1 and 2 bese bethi u-D u-3 and 4. Okay, bese bethi bona calculate the gradient of AB. Calculate the gradient of AB. Remember ngithe mina indlela zokuthola ama gradient eyokuqala njengoba bethi ngicalculate i-gradient ka AB kuzomela kube ukuthi banginikezile ama coordinates ka A nama coordinates ka B. If that's not the case, indlela yesi2 kuzomela kube ukuthi banginikezile ama coordinates ama points awu2 akwi same straight line as u-AB. Kusho ukuthi for example mhlambe mangathiwa bebenginikeze i-coordinates lalana banginikeza mhlambe ne-coordinates lala bengingakwazi ukwasebenzisa lama coordinates lawa o2 ucalculate ini i-gradient ka-AB but akukho kanjalo. Into abanginikeze yona la yini ama coordinates ka-C na ka-D. U-C no D bahlanganiswa yini no A no B bahlanganiswa ukuthi ba parallel and if ama lines parallel kusho ukuthi ama gradient wakhona ayafana. Kusho ukuthi ngamanye amazwi ngizofuna i-gradient ka-CD mina y2 is 4 minus y1 is 2 over x2 is 3 x1 is 1. Remember ngifuna le gradient lena ka-CD, okay, kuzogcina kuba u1. Siyangibhora sengilokhu ngithola ama gradient awu1. Okay, i-gradient ka-CD le ngiyifuna knowing ukuthi i-gradient ka-CD ilingana ne-gradient kabani ne-gradient ka-AB le abathi ngiyifune. Why elingana? Because u-line CD is parallel to line bani AB. I hope kuyezwakala lokho. Kubaluleke kakhulu. Enye indlela leyo yokuthola ama gradient noma i-gradient. Okay, nayi ke enye indlela yokuthola i-gradient if akuyona le yale indlela engiqeda ukuzisho zonke. Let's say mhlawumbe unikeze into kanjena i-line lena. Okay, i-line lena and then kube i-line le. Bese bekutshela ukuthi lama lines lawa o2 are perpendicular. Remember u-perpendicular seniyazi ukuthi u-90 degrees angezi. So kusho ukuthi u-line AB is perpendicular to CD. Njoba u-line AB perpendicular to line CD kusho ukuthini ke lokho? Kusho ukuthi ngokwe-analytical geometry kusho ukuthi i-gradient ka-AB mangiyi-times ne-gradient ka-CD ngizothola u-1. I-reason ukuthi u-AB is perpendicular to CD. njalo ama-lines mayi-perpendicular mawuthatha i-gradient ka-line 1 uyi-times ne-gradient ka-line 2 uzothola u-1 kumele ukwazi lokho. So in other words kusho ukuthi masingathatha mhlawumbe i-example let's say mhlawumbe nginikeza into ekanje banginikeze mhlawumbe into ekanjena base bathi let's say bathi lo is perpendicular to lo munye bese bethi A mhlawumbe 1 and 3 u-B u-4 and 6 okay and then u-D lona u-E bese bethi bona angithola i-gradient ka DE uzothini mina i-gradient ka DE abanginike phela ama-coordinates ka D na ka E thola ukuthi abanginikanga abanginike any other 2 points on the line DE okay abanginikanga. Is DE parallel to AB? No. Yini ke pho yenzakalayo? U-DE is parallel to is perpendicular to AB. So njengoba u-DE perpendicular to AB njengomfundi we-analytical geometry sengizokwazi ukuthi M of DE therefore times M of AB kumele benginikeze u-1. Why? Because u-DE is perpendicular to bani? To AB. That's the case with ama-lines are perpendicular. Nginayo ni gradient ka DE? No, ngifuna yona M of DE. Nginayo ni gradient of AB? No, but ngingakwazi ukuyithola. Sengifuna ukuthola yona equals -1. Remember my bracket asho times now. Y2 6, Y1 3 over X2 4, X1 1. I hope niyayithola lento eyenzekala. Bese kuba ubani ke M of DE times whatever answer ngizoyithola la equals -1. Ubani ke answer 6 minus 3 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 over 3 is 1. Hayi njalo ukuthi gradient ihlezi ikhipha 1 ukuthi lama points engiwathathayo angikhiphele 1. Sengingakwazi ukudivide ngo1 ngapha nangapha ukuze ngithole igradient kabani ka DE. So igradient ka D kuzoba bani u-1. I hope niyangithola. So ama-lines mayi-perpendicular kahle kahle uvele uthathe i-reciprocal yale enye gradient. Mangithi reciprocal ngisho lento le njengokuthi mhlambe unikezwe into kanje bathi u-M of AB mhlambe for example 1 over 2 and then u-CD mhlambe is perpendicular to AB. Mawuthatha i-reciprocal ka AB ilo -2 over 1 oku-2 reciprocal. Okay, mawuthi mhlambe ngine gradient ye-line 1 iwu-3 over 2. I-gradient ye-line 2 if line 1 no line 2 be-perpendicular kuzoba u-negative bese ngishintsha i-numerator ibe i-denominator, i-denominator ibe numerator from la. So ile. Mawutimes lo nalo uzothola yena u-1. I hope kuyezwakala. Okay. Enye indlela yokuthola i-gradient ileli formula leli lithi tan theta equals m. Asathen ukuthi formula but not necessarily ukuthi formula into nje ongayi-understanda kalula but asithi formula ikhona ke formula sheet vele as a formula asisebenziseni yona ke ithi tan theta equals m but kuzomela ke ube very careful ukuthi u-theta ubani iyiphi le angle abakhuluma ngayo mabethi theta. Asithathe nayi i-Cartesian plane lana y lana and then u-x la u-theta ke let's say sine line kanjena u-line AB. U-theta kuzoba i-angle from the x-axis ihambe anti-clockwise iziyofika kwi-line kusho ukuthi u-theta yilo i-angle of inclination ibizwa kanjalo. So mangathiwa i-line ethi bikanjena for example kusho ukuthi u-theta wethu lo othi tan theta equals m bekuzoba ile angle le. I hope niyayithola. So if i-line ibime kanjena u-theta wethu bekuzoba ile angle from x-axis to i-line kusho bekuzoba ile angle. I hope kuyezwakala. Usually ke mayisiveli kanjeni vele ibe negative mayisinkulu kanje kuyenzeka ukuthi tan theta equals m bese usolve u-theta uthola ukuthi u-negative wamthola e-negative uzothi kuleyo answer negative yakho plus 180 bese ukhanda i-answer ezophuma lapha ecalculator'ni iyona answer ozoyibhala phansi ke leyo. I hope kuyezwakala. Wathola nje answer negative mawuthi uthi tan theta equals m, uzosebenzisa wena isi positive ngokuthi uthini kuyo le negative uthi plus 180. Okay, isibheke i-example mhlawumbe yayo lento le khona nizoyibona ukuthi lento ka tan theta equals m isebenza kanjani. Let's say mhlawumbe sinalo kube i-line le sifuna ngayo i-gradient mhlawumbe bese kuba mhlawumbe 45 degrees le bathi i-angle of inclination shoot angle from la to la bethu 45 degrees and then uline lona AB bese besibona thola i-gradient ka AB. Anginama coordinates lana ka AB, anginama coordinates amanye along the same line. Angina line parallel to le, angina line perpendicular to le, angithi uyabona. So ngingacabanga ngoba ngine angle, ngingacabanga tan theta equals m bese ngithi tan theta equals m of bani ke in this case of AB. Nginayo theta, yes nginayo 45 degrees. 45 degrees bese ngithi ni equals m of AB. Bese ngiuse calculator ke lana ukuthola tan 45 ngithola ukuthi 1. So kusho ukuthi m of AB 1. Usuyitholile ke gradient. So if bengine gradient of AB kanjalo bengingakwazi ukuthola utheta. Njengokuthi for example let's say gradient ka AB mhlambe root 3. For example let's say i-gradient ka AB square root 3. Kusho ukuthi ngingakwazi ukuthi ngithi tan theta equals square root 3. Bese ngithi arctan square root 3. Niyazi ngithi ukusolve utheta ukuthi uthini. Ukuze usolve lo sengifuna i-angle manje ngithi ukuze ngisolve lo kuzomela ngithini ngithi shift ecalculator ngipress u-shift bese ngipress u-tan bese kuvela lento escreenini secalculator bese ngithi ngifaka la kuma brackets lo bese ngithola i-answer kuzoba u60 degrees mangicabanga. Kuzobe sekuwutheta wakho ke lo usolve kanjalo. I hope kuyezwakala. Ngidluleke kwi-gradient ngicabanga ukuthi seniyabona ukuthi i-gradient icalculator kanjani. Awugcini nangokuyicalculator uyakwazi ukuyithatha na from equation ye-graph. Mawukuthi bakunikezile i-equation ye-graph. Remember ngithe lawa ama straight lines lawa esikhuluma ngawo la. So kusho ukuthi anama equations since ku ama straight lines. Kuyenzeka ku statement bekunikeza i-equation usuyazi ukuthi i-gradient usunayo yaleyo line leyo. Okay. Khona into okuthiwa ke i-midpoint. Leli gama elithi midpoint likhuluma ngepoint ephakathi nendawo. Uyambona mid from middle. So ipoint eliphakathi nendawo. Let's say mhlambe ngine line kanjena uline lona A B. Ipoint eliphakathi nendawo ka AB i-midpoint. Let's say u-M. Kusho ukuthini? Kusho ukuthi AM is equals to bani? To BM. If M is a midpoint. Kubalekile ukuthi ukwazi ukuyithola i-midpoint. From i-formula sheet likhona i-formula le-midpoint likanje but sohlukanisa ngeindlela eziwu-2. But kwi-formula sheet bakunikeza lona le M equals not equals libo M x1 plus x2 over 2 y1 plus y2 over 2. Ulithola kanjalo. Kusho ukuthi ukuze ngikwazi ukuthola i-midpoint ka AB kuzomela ngibe nama coordinates ka A ngibe nama coordinates ka bani? Ka B. Ngizokwazi ke lapho ukuthola i-midpoint ka AB ngokuthi ngithini? Ngithi M is x1 plus x2 over 2 y1 plus y2 over 2. I-coordinates straight leli M x1 ungadecide ukuthi u-point 1 imuphi. Let's say u-point 1 ilona, u-point 2 ilo. So x1 is 1 plus x2 is 3 over 2. y1 is negative 1 plus y2 is 1 over 0 over 2, sorry. And then kuzoba ubani? 3 plus 1, 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 over 4 is 4 over 2 is 2. And then negative 1 plus 1 is 0, 0 over 2 is 0. So kusho ukuthi ama coordinates ka M ubani? U2 and 0. I-midpoint ifunwa kanjalo. I-midpoint i-point eliphakathi nendawo. But leli formula leli li very useful mali kanje. Leli le midpoint lithi x equals x1 plus x2 over 2. Sikhuluma la ngokufuna ubani u-x we-midpoint. Phinde lithi y equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Sikhuluma ngokuthola ubani lana u-y we-midpoint. Lilula kakhulu kanje ukuthi ulisebenzise than mali kanje. Mali kanje liyakulimit, mali kanje alikulimit. Because angithi uyabona ukuthi kungenzeka benginikeze mhlambe ungakhohlwa i-coordinates ka-A1 and -1. Kungenzeka benganginikezi ama-coordinates ka-A. Benginikeze yesa ka-B, benginikeze awe midpoint ka-AB bese ngisolve u-x ka-A no-y ka-A. So bese ngifind ama-coordinates ka-A. Uyayibona ukuthi i-application of i-midpoint leyo. Sithe thina i-midpoint ithola kanjani kuzoya ngokuthi bathi i-midpoint kabani. Mabethi i-midpoint ka-AB kusho ukuthi ngizokwenza njani? Ngizothatha ama-coordinates ka-A naka-B ngifune ngawo i-midpoint ka-AB. But mase benginikile-ke i-midpoint bengakwazi ukuthi ngicalculate one of ama-coordinates lawa akhande i-midpoint. Njengoba besho-ke la ukuthi ngicalculate ama-coordinates ka-A. Ngobani banginikeza i-midpoint abanginikezanga ama-coordinates ka-A. Ngizokwenza kanjani-ke ngizosebenzisa leli formula likanjena-ke. Yikho ngithi kubalulekile ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi lihamba na kanjena. Uzothi x equals x1 plus x2 over 2. Bese uthini? U-x lo u-x we-midpoint. X we-midpoint is 2. U-x1 let's say u-x ka-A. U-x2 obvious u-3 u-x ka-B over 2. I hope niyayithola. Bese uthini? U-x1 ungamsolve. Uzoqala u-cross multiply. 2 minus 2 is 4. Bese utranspose u-3. 4 minus 3 kube u-1. U-x ka-A lo. Bese uthi y equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Sifuna ini manje lana? U-y we-midpoint. Sorry, y ka-A. Sinikezwe i-midpoint. Lo ubani? U-y we-midpoint. Kusho ukuthi ubani? U-0. Equals y1 u-y ka-A plus y2 obvious y ka-B, point number 2, 1 over 2. Bese siya cross multiply. 2 times 0 is 0. Bese transpose 1. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Kanjalo usunawo-ke ama-coordinates ka-A. U-x wakhona u-1. U-y wakhona -1. Iyo i-midpoint leyo. Kubalulekile ukuthi uyazi i-midpoint kakhulu njengoba senze analytical geometry. Into yokugcina okumele uyazi-ke after i-midpoint i-distance. I-distance-ke ngicabanga ukuthi sizoyiqala from la because siyenzile i-distance from ama-functions. But i-distance ebesifocuse kuyo bekuyi-horizontal distance kuma-functions. Horizontal and vertical distance. Iyo ama-distance esikhulume ngawo kuma-functions. Manizokhumbula kahle bekulula kakhulu ucalculate i-distance. Bekuba ukuthi let's say for example nginento kanje. Let's say nginento kanje. U-y lona u-x lo. I-distance AB bengiyicalculate ngokuthi ngibe no x at B ngibe no x at A. Bengifike ngithini? Distance AB is equals x at B minus x at A. So x phambili minus x emuva. Why bengisebenzisa bo x? Because i-distance AB ime njengo-x, njengama-x axis i-horizontal. I hope niyayithola. Kanjalo i-distance e-vertical bengikwazi ukuyicalculate. Let's say lona u-C lo u-D. Bengithi mangicalculate i-distance CD ngithini? Y phambili, y ophezulu, y omkhulu, y at C y at c y at c minus y at d. Bengenza kanjalo. Let's say for example u-x at a u-1, u-x at b u-3. Uyabona vele ukusuka la ku-0 uya ku-a u-1 unit. Ukusuka ku-0 uya ku-b u-3 units. Ngoba ku-b sik-3 angazi noma niyangithola. 1 plus 3 is bani? Is 4 units. Siyavumelana ngithi. Okay. Ngale ndlela le engenze ngayo la phezulu kusho ukuthi bengizothini x phambili x at b u-3 minus x emuva -1 minus -1 kugcina kuba bani? Kuba u-4 units. Kanjalo futhi let's say la u-5 la u-3 o negative. Ukusuka ku-0 uza la ku-d njengoba ku-3 la kusho ukuthi u-3 units. Ukusuka ku-0 uya ku-c njengoba ku-5 ku-c kusho ukuthi u-5 units. I hope niyayithola. 5 plus 3 is bani? Is 8. Ithi sibonga le ndlela le. Y at c is 5 minus y at d is -3. Kuzogcina kuba bani? Kuba u-8 units. I hope niyayithola. Kubalulekile ukuthi ukwazi-ke lokho. Angazi noma ngizwakele. I-distance mawukuthi izoba vertical noma izoba horizontal. Akunendaba ukuthi along the x-axis as long as i-horizontal i-distance uzothi x waphambili minus x wasemuva mawufuna i-distance. Nanoma i-vertical akunendaba ukuthi ikuphi. Let's say mhlambe sineline ekanje. Le line le bakutshela ukuthi i-parallel to ama-x-axis noma bethi perpendicular to lo. Kusho ukuthi parallel to ama-x-axis ngoba ama-x-axis ahlezi perpendicular to ama-y la kuhlezi ku-90 degrees la. Ukwazi-ke futhi nalokho kubalulekile for i-analytical geometry ukuthi wazi ukuthi la kahle u-90 degrees. Okay. So iline-ke once yaba nje perpendicular to ama-y-axis kusho ukuthi yenza njengama-x nawo ama-x a-perpendicular to ama-y-axis therefore le line nale a-parallel. So kusho ukuthi le line lena kanjalo i-horizontal. So njengoba i-horizontal le line lena mawufuna i-distance from la mhlambe to la awudingi i-distance formula. Uthatha u-x walana ngoba ime njengo-x minus u-x wala uzoyithola i-distance. Kanjalo mawukuthi ime kanje iline yakho mawukuthi iline yakho ime kanje ziningi indlela abangakutshela ngazo ukuthi ime njengama-y. Bangakutshela ngokuthi bethi parallel nama-y-axis noma bethi perpendicular to ama-x. So njengoba i-perpendicular to ama-x nalo perpendicular to ama-x should lo nalo ba-parallel. Yambona ngithi vele u-f nawu f. Okay. So once iline yama kanjalo kusho ukuthi ukuze uthole i-distance awudingi i-distance formula. Uthatha u-y wala uthi minus y wala uzoyithola i-distance yala. But mawukuthi ayikusebenzeli lento le ngiqeda ukukutshela yona manje ungayisebenzisa i-distance formula kuna stress uzodinga ama coordinates ke ukuze uthole ukwazi ukusebenzisa i-distance formula. Nali formula le distance lithi distance equals square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Yiyo i-distance formula le. Kusho ukuthi ukuze ukwazi ukucalculate i-distance futhi uzodinga ama-coordinates. Niyakhumbula ngithe i-analytical geometry ibuye ibizwe nge-coordinates geometry. Coordinates geometry because kusebenza kakhulu ama-coordinates angithi uyabona. Okay. Lana mhlambe let's say u2 and 3. Bese bethi sithola i-distance ke AB. Singakwazi ukuthola i-distance AB so thini so decide ukuthi ubani u-point 1 ubani u-point 2. Let's say u-point 1 lona, let's say u-point 2 lo. Ngamabomu. U-x2 ubani u2 minus x1 ubani -1 kuzogcina kuba u-plus la squared. Y2 ubani u3 minus y1 ubani -3 kuzogcina kuba no-plus la squared. Angithi uyayithola. Bese ufaka ke kwi-formula uthole whatever number units. I hope niyayithola. I-calculate kanjalo ke i-distance. Ikhona ke ne-application yakhona njengoba bakunikezile i-distance. For example mhlambe bengakunikeza i-distance bese bekuncishe lo but bekunikeza i-distance AB. obvious iplan yokuthi uthole let's say bathi A lo. If bekunikeze i-distance AB ungenayo lo, obvious iplan yokuthi umthole ukuthi usebenzise yona i-distance formula. Why? Because bakunikeze yona i-distance and i-unknown variable lo. Kusho ukuthi ubuzofaka ufake bese unknown kuba yilo. Bese uyamcalculate usquare both sides ukuze square root esisuke ngapha and then uyasolve. I hope niyayithola. Kubalekile ukuthi niyazi na leyo nto leyo, but nizoyibona vele into elula. Into elula kakhulu. Okay, ngaphandle kwalento engiyishilo sekuzoba ulwazi nje lwakho olok understand ukuthi situation ikanjani. Kakhulu ke ngicela ukuthi niwazi ama properties wama shapes. Ngikhuluma ngokuthi parallelogram kumele uyazi ukuthi athina ama properties wayo, i-rhombus kumele wazi ama properties wayo, i-triangle kumele wazi ama properties wayo, i-square kumele wazi ama properties wayo, i-kite kumele wazi ama properties wayo, nanoma yipi shape kumele wazi ama properties wayo. Bese wenza sure ukuthi uyawakhumbula ama theorems. Mangithi ama-theorems ngikhuluma ngama-theorem wama-lines, ngikhuluma ngama-theorem wama-triangles, ngikhuluma ngama-theorems walezi zinto nje kuphela. Mhlambe ne-Pythagoras theorem ke. Kuma-triangles ungalokothi ukhohle le theorem ka-exterior angle of a triangle. Ungalokothi futhi ukhohle le theorem ka-angles in a triangle ukuthi angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 108. Kuma-lines ungalokothi ukhohle u-vertical opposite angles. Ungalokothi ukhohle u-angles on a straight line. Ungalokothi ukhohle u-fan. Usungakwazi ukuphendula ke ama-questions kwi-analytical geometry. Wazi ukuthi futhi ama-area acalculate-wa kanjani. I-area kubalulekile ukuthi calculate-wa kanjani. Noma iyiphi figure. But into emnandi ukuthi noma iyiphi figure uyakwazi ukuyihlephula ibe ama-triangles if ujwayele wena ucalculate i-area ye-triangle lawa manje mhlawumbe wajwayelanga ama-area ukuthi atholakala kanjani. I hope kuyezwakala lokho. Okay, ngicela ukuthi ke ngenze into right ke nginenzise ama-questions. Ngizokwenza ama-questions azobe solve yimi, ama-questions amaningi nize nibone ukuthi kuhamba kanjani, ni-check nokuthi ngo-approacha kanjani lama-questions lawa. Okubaluleke kakhulu ukuthi la wenze sure ukuthi uyakwazi ukuthola i-equation of a straight line. Because ngishilo ukuthi lawa ama-straight lines, so u-y equals mx plus c ubalulekile. U-m is a gradient, u-c is the y-intercept. Y-intercept. Lapho khona i-graph khona intersector khona ini ama-y-axis. Kanjalo kumele uyazi futhi ne-point of intersection. Ibaluleke kakhulu ukuthi uyazi ngoba kuyenzeka phela kube i-straight line, la ayahlangana lama straight lines owu2 kusho ukuthi leyo i-point of intersection, igraph yale negraph yale ayalingana at exactly this point. Okay, ithi sibheke nayo i-diagram sinikezwe ifigure lesiyibonayo ino A1 and 6, u-B u3 and 0 and then u-C no D, but u-D uyambona ukuthi ushoda ngo-T. Sinama lines futhi parallel, u-AD u-parallel to BC. Singayenza i-conclusion about ini ama-gradients wakhona ukuthi i-gradient ka-AD iyalingana ne-gradient ka-BC since u-AD no-BC be-parallel. Okay, for 2 marks, equation yokuqala ithi calculate i-gradient of BC. Sesiyazi kusothini m of BC bese siya-check-a sinawo ama-coordinates ka-B, sinawo ama-coordinates ka-C. Okay, si-happy. Y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Ubani x2 let's say oka-C, y2 let's say oka-C kusho ukuthi 1 minus bani minus 0 over x2 6 minus x1 u3. So kuzogcina kuba ubani ke u1 over 3 i-answer uma use i-calculator. So u-m of BC sithola ukuthi ubani 1 over 3 bese uyawuthola ku 2 marks. Okay, ngiyibhale la m of BC is 1 over 3. Cela ukuyisusa senze landelayo. I hope niyayithola into eyiqondele u-m of BC bebefuna yena. And then number 2 for 3 marks, but determine the equation of AD in the form y equals whatever. So determine the equation of AD. AD is a straight line. Kusho ukuthi une-equation ethi y equals mx plus c. Thina sodinga ukuthi sithole ubani? Sithole m, the gradient. Sithole c, the y-intercept. Simthola kanjani ku-m of AD ngoba sifuna i-equation ka-AD. Simthola ngokuthi sibe nama-points awu-2 kuyo le line. If not, singakwazi ukusebenzisa i-gradient ka-BC since u-AD parallel to BC. So masingathi mhlambe m of AD equals m of BC bese sithi alingana nobani? No 1 over 3. Why sisho kanjalo? Ukuthi u-m of AD no m of BC bayilingane ngoba u-AD is parallel to BC. I hope niyayithola leyo. So sesino y equals 1 over 3x plus c. Remember besino y equals mx plus c. Now sesinayo m ka-AD oku 1 over 3. So it's now 1 over 3x plus c. Sesingakwazi ukuthola u-c. Uyazi-ke from ama-functions mawushoda nge-variable eyi-1 kwi-equation uthatha i-point on the graph, the very graph ka-AD, uthatha i-point kuyo and then ulisubstitute u-x wakhona no-y wakhona bese usolva for u-c. So i-point available u-point A kuphela. Remember sifuna i-equation ka-AD. Y at A is bani? Is 6. So mfaka lapho kuno-y khona. X at A is bani? Is 1. So mfaka lapho kuno-x khona plus c. C equals bani-ke uyatranspose kuzoba u-6 minus 1 over 3 gcina uthola u-17 over 3. C wethu. Remember sifuna i-equation y equals bani? 1 over 3x plus 17 over 3. Bese uyawuthola ku 3 marks. So sesine-equation manje ithini? Y equals 1 over 3x plus 17 over 3. Asinankinga naleyo nto leyo. I hope niyayithola. Elandela equation ithi show that t is 8. Bakhuluma ngamuphi t? For 2 marks, show that t is 8. Now t abakhuluma ngayo. Remember d besinikezwe i-coordinates elithi 7 and t. Bathi show that t is 8. Sishowa kanjani ukuthi t u-8? Remember siqeda ukuthola ini? The equation of the line where t is. T is on the line AD angithi. So i-equation ka-line AD ibithi 1 over 3x plus 17 over 3 angithi siyavumelana. So bathi show ukuthi u-t u-8. Uyabona yini ukuthi u-point D okuwu-7 and t ubelonga kuyo le graph le. So njengoba ebelonga khona singakwazi ukuthi simthathe simfake kwi-graph akabelonga kuyo. U-y at point D ubani? U-t. 1 over 3. U-x at point D ubani? U-7. Noma ni-understand, ngithatha nje i-point ngilifaka lapha elibelonga khona. Kanjalo u-t siyasolveka u-use i-calculator lana uzothola u-8. So kusho ukuthi u-t ngempela u-8 njengoba bebethe asishoweni ukuthi u-t is 8. Okay, so t is 8. 2 marks low. Calculate. Question elandelayo for 4 marks. Calculate the lengths of AD, BC and AB. Bafuna i-length ka-AD, i-length ka-BC, i-length ka-AB. Okay. Remember i-distance formula ithini? Kusho sothi AD equals square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Masifuna i-length kabani? Ka-AD. Ubani ku-x at D 7, x at A 1 squared, x at y at D is 8 minus y at A is 6 squared bese ke use i-calculator ke la ungakwazi ukuthola i-length ka-AD ibe u2√10 units. Usuyitholile usudinga i-length kabani manje? Remember bathe calculate the length of AD, the length of BC, sesingayi-calculator ne-length ka-BC. Siyazi x2 is x at C u6, x1 is x at B u3 squared, y2 is y at C u1, y1 is y at B u0, bese sithi squared. Singakwazi ukuyithola la i-length kabani ka-BC. I-length ka-BC kuzoba square root 10 units. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. Sesishota nge-length kabani ka-AB. Remember bathe sicalculate ka-AD, BC and AB. Eka-AB, x2 is x at B, x2 is 3, minus x1 is 1, x at A, plus y2 is y at B u0, minus y1 is y at A u6. Bese sithi squared equals, siyuse i-calculator futhi nalana, sithole i-length ka-AB iwu2√10 units, mawusebenzisa i-calculator. Okay, 4 marks ke lento lesesinayo i-length kabani ka-AD ubani 2√10, sesinayo i-length ka-BC ubani u√10, sesinayo i-length ka-AB ubani u2√10. I hope niyayithola ke leyo nto. Ibalulekile ukuthi uyazi kakhulu ukwazi ukucalculate i-length mabekunikeze ama-coordinates. And then elandelayo for 3 marks basa show ukuthi u-AB is perpendicular to BC. Remember, if ama-lines perpendicular kusho ukuthi akhanda ubani i-angle ewu-90 degrees. So AB is perpendicular to BC kusho ukuthi la basho ukuthi u-90 degrees. Kanti thina into esiyaziyo ngama-lines perpendicular from i-analytical geometry ukuthi if u-AB perpendicular to u-BC kusho ukuthi i-gradient ka-AB ne-gradient ka-BC kuzomele sinikeze u-1. But asiyibhali lento as yet because we are yet to prove ukuthi ma-1 times alama gradient akhipha u-1. Kusho ukuthi okwamanje senze njani, sisafuna ukuwabona ukuthi ma-1 times azokhipha ubani. Therefore sizothini, so m of AB siyicalculate, m of BC siyicalculate SWA times o2. Masithole i-answer la ukuthi u-1, kusho ukuthi therefore lama lines lawa perpendicular ngoba mangithatha ama gradients awo ngo times ngithola u-1. I hope niyayithola leyo nto le. Okay, asiyithathe i-gradient of AB. Remember i-gradient calculator kanjani? y2 y at B u0 minus y1 y at A u6 over x2 3 minus x1 1. And then oka BC yena already bese siyicalculate i-gradient ka BC. Remember gradient of BC is the same as the gradient of AD and the gradient of AD is 1/3. Vele na i-gradient ka BC kahle vele bese siyicalculate. So 1/3 lana. Bese ma use i-calculator ke lana ke uthola ubani u-1. Angazi noma niyabona ukuthi uyenza kanjani ma ufuna ukuprove ukuthi ama-lines perpendicular. Awuqala usho ukuthi ama-gradients akunikeza u-1, uqala uwa times ama-gradient uthola ukuthi akunikeza ubani. Ma ikunikeza u-1 usuthi therefore the gradient of AB times the gradient of AC is -1. Therefore AB is perpendicular to BC. Usuqedile ukuprova. Kusho lokhu ukuthi perpendicular 90 degrees lento lengiyibhalela. Elandelayo basi calculate the area of quadrilateral ABCD. ABCD. So bakhuluma ngale shape le yonke vele leniyibonayo escreenini. Bathi sicalculate area yayo. Sesingayicabanga le shape mhlawumbe ukuthi yini noma ukuthi singayithola kanjani area yakhona. Obvious akuyona i-triangle lena but into engiyibonayo ukuthi trapezium le ngike ngachaza ke trapezium ukuthi shape kanjani. Uyayibona le shape leni nama sides awu2 parallel bese iphinde iba nani ne line perpendicular to lama sides parallel and then kube ile line enye ke. So into kanjalo le njengoba niyibona. So i-area ye trapezium ngike ngakhuluma ngeformula ye area ye trapezium. Kusho le question ibizothi iwu4 marks ibizothi area of le figure with area of A, B, C, D is 1/2 and then the sum of ama sides are parallel, add ama sides are parallel, kusho BC plus bani plus AD times the perpendicular height. Now perpendicular so i-height kusho le ubani u-AB times AB. Uyabona kahle kahle ukuthi bebesibuza kufanele u-AD sesiyamdinga, u-BC sesiyamdinga, u-AB sesiyamdinga. Yabo so bekuyenza isense ukuthi besibuze lama questions la. 1/2 ubani u-BC simcalculateile u-square root 10 ngimbhalile la phansi eceleni plus u-AD ubani simtholile naye futhi 2 root 10 ngimbhalile la eceleni. U-AB ubani naye 2 root 10 futhi ngimbhalile. Bese uyuza i-calculator yakho ke uthola i-area. Uzothola i-area ewubani ewu30 units squared. Iyo ke area le yale figure le. I hope niyayithola. Ngicabanga ukuthi into nje straightforward because ngeke ngakhuluma ngayo now usuyayibona isiyavela kuma questions okwakho ukuthi wenze sure ukuthi ayikuhluli ngelinye ilanga mawuyibona mhlambe kwi-exam. Sesinayi area and then i-question elandelayo futhi for 3 marks bathi sithole u-theta the angle of inclination. Nangu theta lapha kakhona i-angle of inclination of bani of BC. So bathi sithole u-theta the angle of inclination of BC. U-theta ngeke ngambona kuma formula khona i-formula bithi tan theta equals m. So in this case tan theta equals m of bani of BC. Nginayo yini m of BC? Yes, kusho ukuthi theta ngasolveka. Tan theta equals 1/3 m of BC 1/3 nangu ngimcalculateile and then ngithini ke ku-calculator ngithi shift bese ngipress u-tan bese ngipressa u1/3 kuma brackets ngizothola u-theta owubani 18.43. I hope niyayithola ihamba kanjalo ke. Okay, nayi question sizosifunda ke statement obviously sithola ukuthi lo bathi is a midpoint, u-M is a midpoint of BD. Uyabona vele basidenothele nanoma bebengasitshelanga basidenothele lento le isho ukuthi BM uyalingana no BD. So kusho ukuthi M is a midpoint. Question yokuqala akithi for 2 marks asicalculate i-gradient ka-AC, M of AC. Mhlambe masingathi y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 isibone ukuthi sitholani. Okay, sinawo ama-coordinates ka-A naka-C. Yes, sinawo. Y2 asithi u-5 minus y1 is 1 over x2 -1, x1 u-5. I hope niyayithola. Minus 5 minus 1 is minus 6, minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6, minus 6 over minus 6 is 1. So i-gradient ka-AC ubani u-1 bese uyawuthola ku 2 marks. M of AC is 1. Okay, I hope niyayithola. Elandelayo bathi determine the equation of AC in a form y equals. For 3 marks asithole i-gradient equation ka-AC. Remember equation ka-AC ngoba u-AC is a straight line, it's y equals mx plus c. So dinga u-m no c. U-m is the gradient. Sifuna i-equation of line AC meaning u-m is the gradient of AC. I hope kuyezwakala. And sinayo i-gradient ka-AC u-1. So kusho ukuthi soshoda ngo-c kahle kahle. In other words sinobani? Sino y equals 1x plus c. U-1 noma ungambhalanga. 1x plus c. Ukuze uthole u-c ngoba uye kuphela into esishoda ngayo kule equation uzothatha i-point elikuyo le graph lena ulifake la bese usolva ngalo u-C. Iliphi point? Remember sifuna i-equation of AC. So i-point ngaba u-C, mawuthanda ngaba u-A. Ngicela ukusebenzisa u-point A. Mangisebenzisa u-point A kusho ukuthi u-y wami kuzoba u-1, u-x wami kuzoba u-5 plus C. U-C uyasolveka mawutranspose u-5 uzoba negative kuba u-1 minus 5 kuba u-negative 4. Therefore, i-equation ithini 1x minus 4. I-equation kabani leyo? Ka-AC. Y equals x minus 4. I hope kuyezwakala. Elandelayo i-question ithi hence or otherwise. So mabethi hence basho ukuthi sebenzisa lento oqeda ukuyithola ngaphezulu. Mabethi otherwise basho ukuthi noma ngenye indlela. Show that the midpoint of BD lies on AC. Ubani okokuqala i-midpoint ka-BD le abathi laya on AC? I-midpoint u-M kahle kahle i-midpoint ka-BD. So bathi show ukuthi u-M ulaya on bani? On AC. Ngicela ukumdrawa la u-AC. Nimbone. Nangu AC abakhuluma ngayo. Bathi ngishowe ukuthi u-AC ulaya on bani? U-M, sorry, ulaya on AC. So ngishowa kanjani ukuthi u-M ulaya on AC? Kusho ukuthi njengoba ebelonga u-M, if uyalaya on AC u-M kusho ukuthi uyabelonga kule graph le. Kule graph ethi y equals x minus 4. Kusho ukuthi ngingakwazi ukumthatha u-M ngimfake la mayefitha kahle kusho ukuthi ubelonga khona ngempela noma ulaya khona on AC. But anginayo u-M. Ithi ngiqale ngithola u-M. U-M ngimthola kanjani? Remember midpoint x1 plus x2 over 2, then y1 plus y2 over 2. Bese-ke ngithatha ama-coordinates. Remember ngifune ini midpoint kabani? Ka-BD. So u-x ka-B negative 3 okwa-D u-9 over 2. Y ka-B u-5 plus y ka-D negative 7 over 2. I hope niyayithola. U-M ngiyakwazi ukumthola. U-M kuzogcina kuba ubani? U-3 and negative 1. So ngithi-ke bathi-ke bona ngiprove ukuthi u-M oku-3 no negative 1, hayi negative 3, 3 and negative 1. Bathi ngiprove ukuthi ulaya on le line le e-blue okuwu-line AC with equation ethi y equals x minus 4. So if ngempela u-M lies on le line le, kusho ukuthi mangingathatha lo x ka-M ngimfake la kuzomele ngithole u-y ka-M. If akwenzeki kusho ukuthi akalayi on the graph. Ithi ngizame-ke ukumfaka-ke u-3 kule equation le, y equals 3 minus 4. Mangithola u-y owu-negative 1 okuyinto vele ngizoyithola, kusho ukuthi therefore u-M lies on AC. Because mangithatha i-x value on M ngiyifaka on the graph of AC ngithola the y value of u-M. I hope niyayithola leyo nto le. Ubuzoyiphendula kanjalo-ke le question le. Noma ngayiphi-ke enye indlela if ikhona mhlawumbe ubungayisebenzisa. Elandela i-question bathi show that u-AMB is 90 degrees. For 3 marks, show that AMB is 90 degrees. Bakhuluma ngo-angle M kahlahle ku-triangle AMB. Nangu triangle AMB, now triangle AMB. Bathi ngisho ukuthi u-angle M kule triangle le, meaning lo M lo u-90 degrees. Ngingashowa kanjani ukuthi u-M u-90 degrees? Remember, u-90 degrees ngimazi ngokuthini? Ngo-perpendicular lines kwi-analytical geometry kakhulu. So ithi ngizame ukuprove ukuthi le line lena u-AM is perpendicular to line BM. If ngempela perpendicular kusho ukuthi u-angle M u-90 degrees. Ithi siyizame kanjalo. Remember mayizoba perpendicular kusho ukuthi ma times i-gradient, mangithatha i-gradient kabani? Ka-AM multiplied by i-gradient ka-BM kumele ngithole u-negative 1. But angikwazi ukuthi because I'm still proving this kahle kahle. Mangingathola ukuthi u-negative 1 then kusho ukuthi-ke ngiprovile ukuthi u-90 degrees. Ubani-ke i-gradient ka-AM? Gradient ka-AM siyavumelana ukuthi u-1. Gradient ka-AM is also the gradient of AC. Why? Because AM no AC, A no M no C, ama-points akho linear, noma ama-points alaya along the same straight line. I hope nisayikhumbula leyo nto leyo mangiqala ivideo ngikhulumile ngayo. Okay. I-gradient ka-MB yona nginayo ke ngiyizame-ke. Remember senginawo ama-coordinates ka-M. Ubani? U3 and -1 u-M. So y2 -1, y1 ubani? Remember ngifuna u-BM u5. x2 u3 minus x1 u-3 kuzogcina kuba u-plus la. Bese uyuza i-calculator-ke khona la uzogcina uthola ubani? U-1. Oh, ngoba ngithi mangitimes u-M of AB, sorry, of AM, ngoba ngithi mangitimes i-gradient ka-AM ne-gradient ka-BM ngithole u-1. Kusho ukuthi u-AM uperpendicular, kusho ukuthi u-AM uperpendicular to u-BM and uperpendicular usho 90 degrees. Therefore, u-AM B lo abamfunayo u-90 degrees. Yiyo-ke into ade bethi ngiyiprove le. I hope kuyezwakala. So njengoba bethi perpendicular sengifree ukuthi ngithi la u-90 degrees la therefore. Now equation elandelayo ithi angithole i-area ka-triangle ABC. I-area ka-triangle ABC. Ngithola kanjani i-area ka-triangle ABC? Uphi triangle ABC? Uye lo triangle ABC. Hamba lana. Eze la. Now triangle ABC bafuna i-area yakhona ngihappy ngine-perpendicular height. Angithi uyayibona u-BM is a perpendicular height. So ngingasho ukuthi area of triangle ABC is equals to 1/2. I-base kuzobani u-AC, i-height ubani u-BM. Remember the perpendicular height. Bese-ke sekulula-ke sengingakwazi ukuthi ngithi 1/2 and then u-AC anginayo i-length ka-AC but ngingakwazi ukuyithola nge-distance formula. Angithi siyavumelana. Okay, ngicela ukubhalela ngapha 1/2 and then AC x2 u-1 minus x1 u5 squared plus y2 u-5 y1 u1 squared. I-base yami-ke leyo AC. And then u-BM naye futhi anginayo but ngamthola ubani? x2 is 3, x1 is -3 kuzoba plus la squared plus y2 -1, y1 u-5, u5 sorry squared. And then nguse calculator ngithole i-answer squared, unit squared. Uzoyifaka njengoba injalo yonke lento le e-calculator yonke lento le bese uyayithola. For 5 marks uthola-ke i-answer kanje. Ubungenza nanoma ngayiphi indlela but ngibona ngathi ilula le ngoba bese ngine perpendicular height kuyo i-triangle ABC. I hope niyayithola leyo nto, ibaluleke kakhulu ukuthi uyazi. Ithi sibheke enye question sibone ukuthi sitholani khona. Okay, nayo enye question basinikeze le diagram njengoba uyibona. U-A is the midpoint of PQ. Basidenote vele ukuthi u-AP uyalingana no-AQ. Okay, for 1 mark bathi sishowe ukuthi gradient ka-PQ is -1/2. Sesithini-ke M of PQ, hoping ukuthi sinawo ama-coordinates ka-P naka-Q. Sisibheke okay now. Y2 minus Y1 over x2 minus x1. Very straightforward. PQ, y2 is 0, y1 is 2, over x2 is 4, x1 is 0, -2 over 4 is the same as ubani, -1/2. Obviously ngicalculate bizovela iye straight to -1/2. Okay, sesinayo ke gradient M of PQ ubani -1/2. Okay, elandelayo for 2 marks bathi sithola ama-coordinates ka-A. U-A siyazi ukuthi uyi-midpoint kabani? Ka-PQ. So u-A sizomthola kanjani-ke? Sizofuna i-midpoint ka-PQ. That's u-A wethu-ke. So uthi x1 plus x2 over 2 y1 plus y2 over 2. Ama-coordinates ka-x owabani-ke? x1 asithi u-0 u-x ka-P plus 4x ka-Q over 2 y1 u-x ka-P 2 plus 0 over 2. Sesiyakwazi ukuthola ama-coordinates ka-x owabani? U-2 and 1. So sesinawo ama-coordinates ka-A u-2 and 1. I hope niyayithola. I-midpoint nje eqondile. Elandelayo for 5 marks, determine the equation of the line AB. I-equation of the line AB, u-AB is a straight line, kusho ukuthi equation yakhona ithini? Y equals mx plus c. Sizodinga ini? U-m. So masodinga u-m okabani u-m? Remember sifuna i-equation kabani? Ka-AB. So sizodinga u-m of AB. Bese sidinga 1 point on the line AB, siyi-substitute kwi-equation so that sizokwazi ukusolve u-C. I-point obviously u-A. But inkinga yethu-ke ngokuthola i-gradient ka-AB, asinayo u-point B. Oh, AB, why ngithi BC la? U-AB, sorry. I-problem ngokuthi sithole u-M of AB, ukuthi asinawo ama-coordinates ka-B. Yes, sinawo ka-A, but asinawo ka-B. Futhi asinawo ama-coordinates awu-2 on the line AB. Kusho kuzomele sicabange enye indlela, okungaba yama-parallel lines, asinawo ama-parallel lines, okungaba yama-perpendicular lines. Yes, u-AB is perpendicular to bani? To PQ. Singayisebenzisa leyo because sinayo vele i-gradient ka-PQ. So iqala lapho-ke. Ithini? Ithi M of AB times M of PQ. Already we are told ukuthi ba-perpendicular ngithi uyabo from i-diagram equals -1 bese siyasho because u-AB is perpendicular to PQ. That's why sithi ama-gradient wawo more times uthole -1. M of AB we are looking for M of PQ u-1 over 2 equals bani? -1. M of AB therefore uzodivide ngo-1 over 2 ngapha nangapha uthole u-2. I-gradient ka-AB kuzoba u-2. So sesino y equals 2x plus c. Singakwazi ukusolve u-c manje sesidinga i-point kuyo le graph le esizokwazi ukuthi sithole ngayo u-c. I-point esinalo kuyo le graph leli u-point A. Ngikhuluma nge-graph ka-AB since bethi sithole i-equation ka-AB. So u-point A esinawo-ke ku-AB esingamfaka ukuze sithole u-C. Asemfake ku-A, u-y ka-A ubani? U-1, sifaka u-1. U-x ka-A ubani? U-2, sifaka u-2 plus C. Uyasolve ku-C. 2 times 2 is 4. Uma transpose u-4 kuzoba 1 minus 4 kuba ubani-ke? -3. So i-equation izothini? 2x minus 3. Y equals 2x minus 3. Iyo i-equation leyo kabani? Ka-AB. Y equals 2x minus 3. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. 5 marks-ke lowo. Elandelayo bafuna ukuthi for 3 marks sithole i-length ka-BQ. Ka-BQ. Siyithola kanjani i-length ka-BQ? Besingajabulela kuba nama-coordinates ka-B. Remember BQ i-distance formula ithini? So it's BQ equals x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. Njoba si-calculate i-distance BQ sizodinga ama-coordinates ka-B nama-coordinates ka-Q. Sinawo yini ama-coordinates ka-Q? Yes, sinawo ka-B, sinawo yini? No, asinawo. Kusho ukuthi sinenkinga njengamanje yokuthi singakwazi ukucalculate the distance BQ ngoba asinawo ama-coordinates ka-B. But ngoba sengize ngabhala lento singithi but u-b siyamazi u-b u-0 and -3. Remember i-equation ka-line y ka-line AB ithi 2x minus 3. U-c is the y-intercept and i-y-intercept ka-line AB is at u-b. So kanjalo y-intercept x equal to 0, u-y lo u-c u-3. So ama-coordinates ka-b sinawo-ke kanjalo-ke. I hope niyayithola. Singazama ukuthi siwasebenzise-ke kanye nama-coordinates kabani ka-q. So izothini-ke x2 u-4, x1 u-0 squared, y2 u-0, y1 u-3 kuzogcina kuba u-plus la. I hope niyayithola. BQ sothola ukuthi u-5 units. Uma uyuze i-calculator kuzoba u-5 units. Usumtholile-ke u-BQ for 3 marks. Show that triangle BPQ is an isosceles triangle. Basi show ukuthi triangle BPQ is an isosceles triangle. Remember siqeda ukuthola lo ukuthi u5 units lo. 5 units. Masingathola mhlambe enye length yakule triangle sithola ukuthi u5 units, same mhlambe lo ulingana nalo, kusho ukuthi lo kuzomela kube u5 units naye, so bese sihappy ke kanjalo. Ithi sibone ukuthi mhlambe iyenzeka leyo nto. Ngikhuluma ngo-PB because ngiqeda ukuthola ama-coordinates ka-B. Ama-coordinates ka-B ubani? U-0 no-3. So kanjalo ngingakwazi ukuthola i-distance PB. Distance PB is, remember distance PB i-vertical distance, asikho isidingo se-distance formula, but ungayisebenzisa if we understand le concept ye-vertical distance and horizontal distance. But if you understand, ubuzodinga u-y at P uthi 2, bese uthi minus y at B u-3, bese kugcina kuba ubani? U5 units. Na i-distance formula ibizokukhiphela yena lo 5 lo. Now that u-BQ u5 no-PB u5, kusho ukuthi le triangle lena i-isosceles triangle ngoba inama-sides awu-2 alinganayo. I hope niyayithola. Okay. I-question yokugcina for 3 marks bathi if u-P BQR is a rhombus, determine the coordinates of R. If u-P BQ kusho ukuthi u-R somewhere ngapha ngoku-understanda kwethi shape i-rhombus. I-rhombus i-shape engahamba kanje, okay, angisena space la, but u-R somewhere la phezulu. I hope niyangithola. I-rhombus should bekuzoba i-shape kanje kahle kahle. I-rhombus is-square esitshekile. Ama-diagonals akhona, that's one property ye-rhombus, ukuthi ama-diagonals wakhona ayabisectana. So kusho le diagonal lena ewu-PQ iyambisecta u-diagonal BR. I hope niyangithola. Ama-diagonals we-rhombus ayabisectana, meaning u-diagonal PQ ubisecta u-diagonal BR, kanjalo no-diagonal BR ubisecta u-diagonal PQ. So kusho ukuthi lona uyalingana nalo, kanjalo lona uyalingana nalo, njengoba bezivezele la kwi-diagram. I hope niyayithola leyo nto le. Kusho ukuthi mangathiwa besi-extenda kwi-diagram i-diagonal from A bizohamba ithi izihambe iyofika ku-R-ke lapha phezulu, bese sithola ukuthi u-BA, this is A, u-BA uyalingana no-AR. Remember, kusho ukuthi la sikwi-application yani ye-midpoint kahle kahle. Njengoba nginama-coordinates ka-B, nginama-coordinates ka-A, u-AB ngine-midpoint, ngingakwazi ukuthola ka-R. Aka-R angwazi, aka-A ubani? U2 and 1, aka-B ubani? U0 and -3. suthi ngizothini-ke x of midpoint equals x1 plus x2 over 2. Sike sayikhuluma lento lena ngithi ihamba kanjani-ke kushuthi izothini-ke kanjalo y of midpoint equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Let's say point 1 ilona. Okay, let's say point 1 ilona, point 2 ilo. So x of a midpoint is 2, x1 is 0 plus x2 is unknown over 2. Sengiyakwazi ukusolva u-x2 ngo-cross multiply ngizothola u4. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. Y of a midpoint u1, y1 y at b u0, so ro -3 plus y at r y2 angimazi over 2. Sengiya cross multiply kuzoba u2 equals -3 plus y2 kuzogcina u-y2 eba u5. Therefore ama coordinates ka r kuzobani ke u4 and 5. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. Ibalulekile ke ukuthi uyazi njengoba kade ngilokhu ngisho ukuthi ama properties wama shapes abalulekile. Angithi uyabona manje sekuvela iapplication ebizodinga ukuthi wazi ama properties wama shapes. I hope niyayithola. Ithi sibheke enye question elandelayo. Okay, na enye question basinikeze i diagram njengoba niyibona. Equation yokuqala ke sisicalculate the gradient of AD. So sifuna ukucalculate gradient ka AD, siyambona uA, siyambona uD, but inkinga asinawo ama coordinates ka A na ka D. But khona into esiyi-understandayo nge-gradient ka AD ukuthi singayi-calculate as if usicalculate gradient ka AC. Angazi noma niyayithola leyo nto le. Why? Because ama points u-A no C no D ba along the same straight line, bakholine. So njengoba ngicalculate manje ngicalculate gradient ka AC. Y2 is 4, Y1 is 7, X2 is -3, X1 is 3. I-gradient ngizothola ubani? U1 over 2. Lo 1 over 2 is the gradient of AC, but also the gradient of bani? Of AD, njengoba bethi angifuni i-gradient ka-AD. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. Ama-points akho linear, sike sayikhuluma kodwa ngayo ukuthi ihamba kanjani. Okay. Now, i-question elandelayo ithi angithola i-gradient ka-BC. M of BC minawo inama-coordinates ka-B na ka-C. Yes, nginawo. Y2 is 4 minus Y1 is -6 kuzogcina uba plus lana. X2 is -3, X1 is 1. So i-gradient ka-BC izogcina uba -5 over 2. Sesiyitholile i-gradient kabani? Ka-BC. Zobani? -5 over 2. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. I-question elandelayo for 3 marks bathi ngicalculate i-size ye-angle DCB. Angle DCB. U-angle DCB bakhuluma ngo-angle bani lana? Ngo-angle C ku-triangle DCB. Ithi ngimcheck u-DCB. DCB. Kushuthi kwi-triangle ebingaba kanje. Bafuna le angle le. Now anginayo into yokuthi mhlambe ngingathi tan theta equals m of law. Remember mawuthi tan theta equals m usukukhuluma nge-angle of inclination. If uzothi tan theta equals m. So ngithanda ukuba nenkinga ke encane la. But akuhluphi. Njengamanje ngicabanga ukuthi bebefuna ukusifaka ezintweni ngalama questions abawabuzile. Remember i-question yokuqala isicalculate ini? I-gradient of bani? Of AD. now that sengine gradient ka-AD ngingakwazi ukumthola, let me call le angle lena u-alpha. Ngingakwazi ukumthola u-angle alpha because uyi-angle of inclination of ubani, of u-AD. Kanjalo futhi ngingakwazi ukumthola, let me call lona u-beta. Ngingakwazi ukuthola u-angle beta. U-beta i-angle of inclination of bani, of BC. Bese ngithi i-unknown yami u-theta. Angazi noma niyayithola leyo nto le, ngithi unknown yami u-theta. Kusho ukuthini-ke lokho? Sengikwi-concept le exterior angle of a triangle. Niyakhumbula ngithi uma ngingabuka le triangle le triangle le. Niyabona ukuthi u-beta is an exterior angle of le triangle le engiyi-highlightile njengamanje. U-beta is an exterior angle, uzolingana nobani? So u-beta kuzogcina kuba u-theta plus alpha equals beta. Isho kanjalo i-theorem ye-exterior angle of a triangle. Angazi noma niyayikhumbula. Izothi lo ongaphandle equals lo plus lo. Okay, I hope kuyezwakala. Ngicela ukuthi nginakho nje-ke asikhohliwe njalo ukuthi sithe, angithi ngithe u-theta plus alpha is equals beta. Ithi ngimthole ku-alpha, ngizothi tan alpha equals m of bani, of AD, because u-alpha is an angle of inclination of AD. Tan alpha equals u-m of AD ubani, u-1/2. Ngizothi shift tan ecalculator-ni bese ngifaka ubani, u-1/2. Ngizothola u-26,57. 26,57 degrees. U-alpha wami lowo. Sengifuna u-beta manje. U-beta is also i-angle of inclination of ubani, u-BC, u-line BC. Tan beta equals m of bani, of BC. Ngiqeda ukuyithola vele. Tan beta equals -5/2. Bese ngenza u-beta. Now, ma ucalculator, uma uthi arc tan -5/2, i-calculator izokunikeza inamba e-negative. Inamba e-negative awuyibhali-ke, uzothi kule number e-negative bese uthi plus 180. Always ma uthi arc tan whatever, uthola inamba e-negative, uzothi plus 180 kuleyo number, so that uzothola inamba e-positive. And ngenza i-mistake, okay, so angenzanga i-mistake, yimo sebheda manje angazi ukuthi ngithini. Okay, so u-beta wami kuzogcina kuba ubani, bengibona ngathi ngicofe wrong i-calculator, kuzogcina kuba 111,80 mawuqeda ukuthi plus 180 answeni yakhe. I hope niyayithola leyo nto leyo. Now sengikuphi? Sengu-theta plus alpha equals bani, beta. Remember sifuna u-theta. Theta plus u-alpha ubani, u-26,57 degrees equals u-beta ubani, 111,80. Therefore u-theta-ke ngizokwazi ukumthola kanjalo. Theta ngizokwazi ukumthola, uzoba ubani, u-85. Angithi uyabona ngizotranspose lo 26,57 engale minusane no 111,80. Kuzoba u-85,24. 85,24 degrees. Bese uyasho ukuthi equals to le angle abayifunayo. Remember bebeyibize ngobani? I-angle abayifunayo bebeyibize ngo-angle DCB. So uzot equals to-ke 85,24 degrees i-angle yabo. Yiyo-ke answer le. I hope niyayithola. Baluleke kakhulu ukuthi niyazi lento le. Ngikhulume ngayo kakhulu before ngiqale nje kwi-analytical, ngathi khumbula ama-theorem, especially ama-triangles uzowadinga kakhulu, nawo ama-lines nani njengoba ukwi-analytical geometry yakwa grade 11. Kusase yakwa grade 11 but ikhona nakwa grade 12. Obvious question 2 noma question 3 kusuke kuyile analytical geometry. Ama-questions from grade 12 lawa engiwasebenzisela. Okay. Elandela equation, write down the equation of a straight line AD. njengoba bethi ngibhale i-equation ye-straight line AD ngidinga u-M of u-AD ngidinga no-C of u-AD ukuze i-equation iphelele. Ngingakwazi ukumthola u-M of AD kudala ngimcalculate-ile nawo u-1/2. So kufanele ukuthi ngino-y equals 1/2 x plus c. U-c ngimthola kanjani? Remember bathe of AD, the equation of the line AD. Nginalo i-point A no-point C bengingamsebenzisi. Sithi ngisebenzise u-A. U-y at A u-7, 1/2. Remember u-c utholwa kanje angithi plus c. U-c singakwazi ukuthi simsolve-ke lana. So thola ukuthi u-c ubani? U-11/2. Therefore, i-equation abayifunayo 1/2 x plus 11/2. So iqedile. I hope niyayithola. Question elandelayo ithi asitholeni u-M, the midpoint of BC. U-M, the midpoint of BC. Simthola kanjani ku-M, the midpoint of BC? Sinawo ama-coordinates ka-B, sinawo ama-coordinates ka-C, kusho ukuthi singayithola. Okay, asenzeni-ke, sizothini-ke? Sizothi, remember sifuna u-M and uyi-midpoint. So i-midpoint uyakhumbula ukuthi sithe izothini? M ngoba bathe value M, x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. Bese sithini? Sifuna u-M, remember. U-x1 asithi u-x, asithi u-x at C, u-x1. Kusho ukuthi -3 plus x at B, 1/2. Y 4, y -6/2. I hope niyayithola. So gcina sithola ama-coordinates ka-M kube u-1 and -1. -1 and -1. Sesinaye ku-M. -1 and -1. Okay, i-question elandelayo ithi if u-G, nangu u-G siyambona. If u-G is a point such that u-A no-G no-M balaya on the same straight line. Okay, basho lento le. Bakhuluma ngalento le. If u-G is a point such that u-A no-G no-M balaya on the same straight line, basho ukuthi i-point elenza ukuthi kube kanje. Usuyazi njengoba ngithi nje alaya on the same straight line, ngisho ukuthi a-collinear, kusho ukuthi i-gradient ungayithola noma uthatha any 2 points along le line le, njengoba sinama-points awu-3, sino-M, sino-G, sino-A. So basho lokho mabethi alaya on the same straight line in terms of ama-gradient. Sebethi show that u-B uyilento le. Show that u-B u-2A plus 1. Yini abasinikeze yona? Basinikeze ukuthi lama points lawa alaya along the same straight line, kusho ukuthi a-collinear. Meaning mangathatha i-gradient, ngifuna i-gradient ka-AM, ngizothola into efanayo nanoma ngifuna i-gradient kabani? Ka-AG. I hope niyangithola lapho. Ngobani? Ama-points alaya along the same straight line. Sike sayikhuluma-ke kodwa. I-gradient ka-AM siyithola kanjani-ke? Y2, asithi y2 ilo ka-M minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yi-gradient ka-AM le. Eka-AG, x2, y2 u-B minus y1 u-7 over x2 u-A minus x1 u-3. Lo nobani u-8 over -4 equals B minus 7 over A minus 3. Okay, negative over negative kuba u-positive, siyavumelana. So in other words, ngisele no-positive 8 over +4. But lo siyazi ukuthi kahle u-2, but sithi ngiqhubeke ngayo le ndlela kuna stress. Kusho ukuthi ngiya cross multiply kuzoba ubani? Kuzoba u-4 times B minus 7 equals 8 times a minus 3. 4 times b is 4b. 4 times 7 ubani. Angikwazi ke mina why ngithi unakho nje. Okay. 4 times 7 ubani. No, isingenze kanje ibe lula ngoba vele angikwazi ukubala. Kuzoba u2. U8 over 4 is 2. So it's 2 over 1 b minus 7 over a minus 3. Okay, so ngiya cross multiply kuzoba b minus 7 equals 2 times a minus 3. B minus 7 equals 2a minus 6. I hope niyayithola. B equals 2a. U-negative 6 ungaliya, u7 mayiza ngapha uzoba positive, kuzogcina kuba into kanje. So sesiprovile ukuthi u-b u2a plus 1. I hope kuyezwakala. Kubalekile ukuthi uyazi lento le. Ungayiphoza kodwa ivideo phela if understandanga, but into bekumele uyi-understand le. Ukusolva ke lokho kunye akusenamsebenzi. Sesimtholile ukuthi u-b ubani. Now sebethini bathi hence mabethi hence bathi usebenzisa lento oyithole ngaphezulu. Na into esiqeda ukuyithola ukuthi u-b uyilento akayiyo u2a plus 1. Bathi hence calculate two possible values of b if UGC is square root 17. UGC is square root 17 as calculating two possible values of B. Okay, UGC is square root 17 kanti thina nge-understanding yethu ukuthi UGC ku-possible UGC ukumcalculator sibone ukuthi ubani. UGC ubani u-x2 negative 3 u-x1 ubani u-a squared plus y2 u4 y1 u-b squared. Siyavumelana lapho. Kanti uGC basinikezile bathe ubani u-root 17. Shuthi u-root 17 ulingana nani? Nalento le. Minus 3 minus a squared plus 4 minus. Now kuhence usuyangena. Remember u-b simsolvile. U-b now. U-b ulingana no-2a minus 2a plus 1. Obviously kumele ngimfake kuma brackets u2a ngoba u-minus uza kuqala la uzoyi-affecta lento le. Okay. Bese ke ngizama ukusolva, obviously ngizosolva by squaring both sides. Niyifundile algebra ngithi. Ngizogcina ngisele nobani no17 bengizama ukuremove ama square roots. So kuzosala u17 nalento engaphakathi kwi-square root nalento engaphakathi kwi-square root. But ngicela ukuyikhipha ke sengiyisimplifyile ke lento le. Mase ngiyisimplifyile izoba u-a squared plus 6a plus 9 plus 4a minus 12a plus 9 mase ngiyisimplifyile bese ngi-add ama-like terms ke ngiyayibona izoba i-quadratic a squared la 4a squared u-a squared no 4a squared bazonginikeza u5a squared and then u6 no12 bazonginikeza u-negative 6a u9 no9 banginikeza u18 mangitranspose u17 kuzogcina kuba u18 minus 1 minus 17 kuba 1. Okay, bese ngiyafactorize 5a u-a u1 u1 minus minus. So a is 1 over 5 or a is positive 1. Sengingakwazi ukuthola u-b. U-b, remember na i-equation ka-b. U-b is 2 times 1 over 5 plus 1 or u-b is 2 times 1 plus 1. So la u-b uzoba u3, la u-b uzoba 2 over 5 plus 1 oku-7 over 5. Iyo ke answer le bese uyawuthola ke u6 marks. I hope kuyabonakala. Okay, nayi enye question basinikeze nayi diagram niyayibona kunama lines aparallel abasinikeze wona uQ akaphelele ushota ngo-A. Question yokuqala ke for 4 marks it's show ukuthi uA u4. Okay, yini mhlawumbe singayisebenzisa la ukushow ukuthi uA u4. Angikwazi ukum-ignore lo ukuthi lama lines lawa perpendicular PQ no QR. Mhlambe bengingazama ukuthi ngiyuse i-gradient of the other line, i-gradient yale line ukusolve uQ ngifike ngiyithole bese ngizoyifaka la kube ngathi ngicalculator futhi i-gradient ka-PR but ngiyayazi ukuthi ubani. Inkinga ukuthi ama-coordinates ka-S anginawo. So mhlawumbe into engingayicabanga ukuthi since uPQ no-QR be-perpendicular kusho ukuthi M of PQ times M of QR kuphuma u-1. Ngobani uPQ is perpendicular to uQR. Okay. Bese ke ngiyazama ke mhlambe ukusolva la. Ngizokwenza njani? uPQ kuzoba uA minus 0 over 4 minus negative 4 ku4 plus 4. uQR u0 minus A over 6 minus 4. I hope niyayithola. Seniyakwazi ukuthi i-gradient i-calculate kanjani. Ngizogcina ngeba no negative A squared over 16 equals bani negative 1 and then ngiya cross multiply ngizogcina ngithola uA O plus or minus 4 but ngizothatha uA o4. Angazi noma niyathola ukuthi y angithi mangi times u16 no negative 1 kuzoba u-negative A squared equals negative 16 ngidivide ngo-negative ngapha nangapha kuba u-A squared equals 16 ngifaka i-square root kuba u-A equals plus or minus 4 but u-A ngiyambona ukuthi uhleli kuphi la akakwazi ukungabi positive, so yikho ngithathe uA o positive 4. Vele bebethe ku-question show that uA is positive 4. Okay, elandelayo bekungama-marks ambalwa-ke awu-4 very few lawo ma-marks lawo but nomsebenzi vele ubungekho omningi. Determine the equation of the straight line passing through the points S and R in the form y equals whatever. For 4 marks, the equation of the line passing through S and R. Uyabona nje ukuthi S and R asinawo ama-coordinates ka-S kusho ukuthi ngesikwazi ukuthola i-gradient ye-line SR using ama-coordinates ka-S naka-R. Kusho ukuthi sosebenzisa the fact that these lines are parallel. Kusho ukuthi singathini-ke M of bani of PQ equals y2 is 4, y1 is 0, x2 is 4, x1 is negative 4. Bese kuba ubani-ke 4 over 8, 1 over 2. Le gradient lene kabani ka PQ but iyafana ne gradient kabani ka SR. Iyafana ne gradient ka SR because ama lines are parallel. Now sengino y equals 1 over 2x plus c. Sengingakwazi ukuthatha i-point, hayi i-point elinoma ikuphi but il-point elikuyo le equation esiyifunayo okuyi-point eli-SR. Obviously ke liyi-1 u-point R. Y wakhona u0, x wakhona ubani u6 plus c. Sesolve u-c. U6 uzoyiphuma ubani negative 3. Therefore i-equation izothini 1 over 2x minus 3. Yiyo ke equation kabani ka SR. Y equals 1 over 2x minus 3. Okay, bese uyawuthola ku 4 marks. Elandelayo bafuna ukuthi si-calculate ama-coordinates ka S. Ama-coordinates ka S nawo sinayo i-equation but ngicela ukuyenza ngalendlela ne so that nizoyinaka lezi zinto lezi le shape le rectangle kumele wazi ama properties wama rectangle wama shapes including I property ye rectangle ama properties noma I property ye rectangle ikhona ethi ama diagonals we rectangle aya bisectana nawo kusho ukuthi njengoba ngingaba nento kanjena lana let's say I diagonal lena ye rectangle kusho ukuthi u diagonal bani PQ I hope niyayithola le nto le diagonal P u diagonal SQ u diagonal SQ na kanjani uzobisectana no diagonal bani diagonal u PR enye diagonal so kusho ukuthi the distance from Q to la okuhlangana khona ama diagonals is the same as the distance from la okuhlangana khona ama diagonals to S. Let's say M, the midpoint of the diagonals. So kusho lona nalona bayalingana. Kanjalo lona nalona bayalingana. Angazi noma niyangithola. And ku very possible ukuthi ngayithola I midpoint ngoba nginaye u P no Q. Ithi ngithola u M ke kusho ukuthi kuzoba bani x1 plus x2 over 2 ngisebenzisa u P no R njalo. Hayi bengithi u P no Q ngenza I mistake u P no R ngifuna I midpoint ka P no R u y u0 plus 0 over 2 ubani ke kuzoba ubani I midpoint kuzogcina kuba 1 and 0 lo 1 and 0 ke is the midpoint of both u PR no QS so ngoba ngine midpoint kusho ukuthi ngama approach ngalendlela u S ngithi x equals so I application of I midpoint la ngithi uyayibona but khona I question esike sayenza similar to le ungabuyela emuva uyicheck y equals y1 plus y2 over 2 u x we midpoint ubani u1 x1 let's say u x ka S plus x2 u x ka bani ka Q ngoba ngiconsider line QS over 2 u x1 kuzoba ubani ke 2 times 1 is 2 and then u transpose kuzoba u negative 2 so u x at S lo and then y we midpoint ubani u0 y1 asithi y ka S plus y2 y ka Q oku 4 over 2 bese ngiya cross multiply 2 times 0 is 0 so y kuzoba ubani negative 4 kusho ama coordinates ka S ubani negative 2 and negative 4 nanoma ngayiphi indlela obungayenza ngayo I right ikhona indlela enye leyo ukuthi mhlawumbe ungathi I distance from uQ along the x to uR le distance le iyafana ne distance le na le distance le so njengoba I distance remember x wala ubani u4 x wala u6 should le distance u2 units u x should nale I must ukuthi kube u2 units ngokwe nature yale shape le so mangisuka ku negative 4 ngihamba 2 units ngwela kubani ku negative 2 angithi yambo s u negative 2 makuthi ngihamba from negative 4 ngithi 2 units emove ngwela ku negative 2 kanjalo futhi distance yokusuka la I distance le iyafana na le distance le and le distance le ubani u4 should na le u4 so if ku 4 should u negative 4 la ngoba sisuka ku 0 I hope niyayithola okay basinikeze na I diagram sino A B and D and then u E u F u beta I angle of inclination of AD alpha I angle of inclination of BD and then bathu M is a midpoint of AD. Question noqala calculate gradient ka AD for 2 marks. Calculate gradient ka AD. Now vela ama coordinates M of AD equals y2 negative 2, y1 u4, x2 u5, x1 u1. And then i-gradient kuzoba ubani ke? Kuzoba negative 3 over 2. Sesinayo i-gradient ka-AD. Negative 3 over 2. Thole ku 2 marks. Elandelayo, for 2 marks, determine the length of the line segment AD. I-length ka-AD, so it's AD equals, bese sesi-distance formula ngithi ngoba uyabona ukuthi i-line kanjani. x2 minus x1 squared, y2 minus y1 squared. Bese senza i-substitution. So gcina siba nobani 5 minus 1 squared, negative 2 minus 4 squared. Bese sola i-distance kuzoba ubani? Angisenayo i-calculator la, ngizongicalculator la. 4 squared lona, 6 squared lona. 4 squared is 16, 6 squared is 36. 36 plus 16 is ngani? 52 yina ngazi lapho. But yeah, nizoyicalculator i-distance akunankinga. Angicabanga ukuthi khona i-question ezoyidinga. Elandelayo bafuna ngicalculate ama-coordinates ka-M, the midpoint of AD. Siyazi ke x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 over 2. M, x1 1 plus 5 over 2, 4 plus negative 2 over 2. Seniyazi ukuthi kwenziwa kanjani angithi. Kuzoba ubani ku 3 and 1. 3 and 1 u-M wethu lowo. I hope niyayithola. Elandelayo bathi C is a point such that line BC is parallel to line AD. C is a point such that line BC is parallel to le line le. So if i-parallel ngicabanga ukuthi kusho ukuthi bekumele mhlambe eme cishe kanje uline CD. Uline BC, sorry. But C is a point such that line BC is parallel to line law. So into kanjalo. Obvious into esiyaziyo lana noma into abazama usitshelana ukuthi i-gradient ka-AD yalingana ne-gradient ka-BC. Ileyo nto nje kuphela. Sebethi kasitholeni ke i-equation yakhe u-BC yale line red engiqeda ukuyisula. But bayifuna in the form AX plus BY plus C equals 0. Bayifuna ikule form le. Okay. Siyazi ke thina ukuthi M of BC equals M of bani of AD because BC is parallel to AD. Siyavumelana. Kusho ukuthi therefore lama gradient lawa alingana nobani ke no negative 3 over 2. Sino y equals minus 3 over 2 sibuyisela u-x bese sithi plus c. Sesishota ngo-c. U-c singamthola kanjani ngokuthi substitute i-point on the graph le line, i-point on le line le eubc. Siyavumelana. Obvious point B o-available. Sesomsubstitute ke u-point B y wakhona u-1. Okay. U-y wakhona u-1. U-x wakhona u-negative 3 plus c. Singakwazi ukumthola u-c. Sizotranspose lo positive 9 over 2 eyengala bese sithola u-c owubani o-negative 7 over 2. Therefore i-equation izothini minus 3 over 2x minus 7 over 2. Yiyo i-equation lena, sorry, bathe bayifuna kule form le. So kusho ukuthi so times ngo-2 throughout iye kuba i-fraction. Kuzoba u-2y equals minus 3x minus 7. Ayikakabi kanje. Sizotranspose ubani? Sitranspose yonke into. Futhi izothini 3x plus 2y plus 7 equals 0. Yiyo ke answer abayifunayo le. I hope niyayithola. Ngoba bayifuna kule form le abayifuna ikuyo. Okay. Elandelayo bekubani marks yena lona? Beku 3 marks. Elandelayo bafuna isize of ubeta. Bathi sithola ubeta. Ubeta is an angle of inclination of AD. So tan beta equals m of AD. Because sinaye u-m ka-AD kusafe ukuthi singasebenzisa le ndlela le. Tan beta equals m of AD is minus 3 over 2. Uzothi-ke tan negative 3 over 2 uthola inumber e-negative bese uthi plus 180 kuleyo number leyo e-negative bese uthola ubeta o-123.69. Yiyo ke answer yakho le ubeta wakho is 123.69 degrees. Okay, elandelayo bathi ke sithole wonke ama-angles ku-triangle DEF. So onke ama-angles ku-triangle DEF. Now triangle DEF. Well, so in other words bathi asitholeni ubani u-angle lona, u-angle lona, u-angle lona. Okay. Angazi noma ningangivumela mangathi ubeta uyafana no-F kule triangle le. So u-EFD uyafana no-beta kusho ukuthi u-123.69. Vertical opposite angles lena le bayafana. Senginayo le u-123.69. Remember ngingakwazi ukuthola ubani u-alpha. Ithi ngimfuna u-alpha, tan alpha equals m of bani, m of BD. M of BD. Anginayo m of BD but nginawo ama-coordinates futhi ngingakwazi ukumthola. Minus 2 minus 1 over 5 plus 3. Ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngiyithole. Ekugcineni ku-alpha wami ngizothi akutan lento yonke njengoba injalo bese ngithola u-alpha o-159. Remember u-8180 kule number ozoyithola negative 159.44 u-alpha wami lo. Bese ngithini kusho ukuthi u-angle le angle le ela ngiyakwazi ukuyithola ngoba lawa ama-angles on a straight line njengoba sengino alpha nje. 180 minus alpha ngithola u-e shuthi ngikhuluma ngo-FED. Kuzoba ubani ke u-angle e lapho kuzoba u-20.56. Now sengiyakwazi ukuthola, remember senginale manje 20.56 ngingakwazi ukuthola le angles in a triangle izoba ubani ke yona u-EDF. 180 minus le 2 le mangiyi-add le 2 le mangiyi-add ngizothola u-35.75. Okay, naye nye basinikeze la i-equation okokuqala nje basinikeze i-equation ka AB bathi u5x u5y minus 3x minus 5 equals to 0. Bathi equation lena ka AB. but mina ngiyithandi kanje, ngiyithanda ithi y equals whatever. So uma ukuthi izosho kanjalo izothi y equals, wenza y subject of the formula, uzomtranspose u3 kube u3x, umtranspose no5 kube u+5 divide ngo5 ngapha nangapha, kusho ukuthi kuzogcina kuba u1 la. So izogcina ithini, izothi 3/5x plus 1. Leyo i-equation ka line AB. Okay, u-A ula, sorry, u-A ula. Equation ke for 5 marks bathi sithole i-gradient ka CD. Sithola kanjani i-gradient ka CD? Asinawo ama-points awu2 ku CD, sina only 1 point. So akukho possible ukuthi singasebenzisa leyo ukuthi sibe ne-coordinates ka D neka C, or sibe na any other coordinates awu2 on the very line u-CD. Ayikho possible. We only have 1 point oku-P. So njengoba sino-P, yini esingayenza? Ayikho in terms of i-formula le-gradient. Lele lithi m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So sithanda ukuba nenkinga. Iy'ndlela eziwu2 ayikakasebenzeli zokuthola i-gradient ka-CD. Indlela enye eyama-parallel lines awekho, enye yama-perpendicular lines awekho. Sesisele nendlela A1 ka tan theta equals m. Iyo kuphela esele eka tan theta equals m, mhlambe singayicabanga sithi tan theta equals m of CD njengoba bese sithola i-gradient ka CD. So theta kuzobe kuyile angle ela. Obvious kusho ukuthi ukuze sisebenzise yona kuzomela sibe nayo u-theta, and asinaye. Ikhona indlela yokumthola. Simthola ngo tan theta equals m, noma mhlambe ngenye indlela. Ithi sibone ukuthi lezi zinto abasinikeze zona azikwazi ukusebenzela. Because mangiqeda ukubhala lo ngibona ngazuthi kule triangle lena u-theta uyi-exterior angle of a triangle kule triangle le. And njengoba nginikezwe lo 45 lo, kusho 45 la vertical opposite angles. Lo ngamthola. Obvious ngine-gradient kabani ka AB u3/5. Bese ngithi lo plus lo equals lo, bese ngiba no theta ngizomfaka la. Ithi sisebenza ngaleyo ndlela vele u5 marks kufanele. Ningayikhohlwa ke lezi zinto lezi. So izothini ke, izothi tan alpha, ngifuna uqale ngithola u-alpha ukuthi ubani. Tan alpha equals m of AB. Tan alpha equals 3/5. Bese ngithi shift tan 3/5 ngizothola ubani u-30.96. 30.96 degrees. 30.96 degrees u-alpha la u-45. So u-theta kuzoba ubani ke 45 plus 30.96 degrees. U-theta wami kusho ukuthi kuzoba ubani ke 75.96. 75.96 degrees. U-theta ke le angle of inclination of u-CD njengoba befuna i-gradient ka-CD nje. So sothi tan theta equals m of CD. Tan 75.96 equals m of CD. M of CD nayo izogcina kuphuma ubani. Shift tan, awusho ukuthi shift la, sorry, vele ushaya lento njengoba injalo e-calculator. Bese uthola ubani u4. So yiyo ke gradient lena ka CD. Ithi hence or otherwise kusho ukuthi sebenzisa le answer le oqeda ukuyithola noma wenza ngenye indlela ukuthola ini i-equation ka CD. So sino m ka CD obani o4. Bathi sithole i-equation ka CD. Siyithola kanjani i-equation ka CD? Remember njengoba siqeda ukuthola u-m of CD kusho ukuthi sesino y equals bani? Sesino y equals 4x kahle plus c. Remember, m of CD is 4. Line CD khona ipoint okumele silithathe ukuze solve c, and ipoint available p. P y wakhona u4, x wakhona u5 plus c. Kuzoba ubani ku c? -16. Bese y equals, ni understand ukuthi singimsolve kanjani? 4x minus 16. Yiyo ke answer yakho le. Usuqedile. 2 marks lo, kusho ukuthi usuno 7 marks kuzo zo2 lezi zinto esiqeda ukuzenza. I hope niyayithola. Kubalekile kodwa ni practice but ungalokothi ukhohle ama theorem mawulokhu practice wonke ama theorem. Angithi uyabona nje ukuze ngi-understand ukuthi la 45 degrees kusebenza vertical opposite angles angithi. Ukuze ngi-understand ukuthi lo plus lo equals lo kusebenza ubani? Exterior angle of a triangle. Ama theorem lawo. I hope kuyezwakala. Okay, nayi enye i-problem. Basinikezile ke i-shape njengoba uyibona. Sebethi asicalculate i-gradient ka AD. So siyithola kanjani i-gradient ka AD? Kusho ukuthi sothi m of AD ngibona ngathi sinawo ama points. Bese sithi y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 izoba ubani ke? -3 minus 7 over -4 minus 1. Kuzoba ubani i-gradient ka AD? Kuzoba u2. So sesinayo ke i-gradient of AD u2. Okay, question elandelayo for 3 marks bafuna sithole i-equation ka BC in a form y equals to. Siyithola kanjani ke i-equation ka BC? Asikwazi ukuthola i-gradient ka BC ngama points, but ngoba bathela ama lines lawa a parallel kusho ukuthi i-gradient ka BC yafana ne-gradient ka AD. So m of AD equals m of BC okuwuye ke ubani? U2. Why? Because AD is parallel to bani? To BC. Okay, sesino y equals 2x plus c. Sishoda ngo c ukuze sithole u-c sidinga i-point on the graph silifake bese siyamsolve u-c. Kuyiphi i-graph? Kwi-graph ka BC ngoba sifuna i-equation ka BC. Obvious point C o available sizomfaka u-y wakhona -8, x wakhona -2 plus c. I hope niyayithola. C equals bani? Mase solve u-c uzothola u-c o4 or negative. Angithi uyabona. So i-equation izothi y equals bani? 2x minus 4. I-equation yethu leyo y equals 2x minus 4. Okay. Equation elandelayo ithi determine the coordinates of f. Determine the coordinates of f. U-f uyambona ukuthi nangu. Njengoba ngiqeda ukuthola lo and i-equation yale line le, u-f akayi x-intercept kuyo. So x-intercept let y equal to 0 njengokujwayelekile. Kusho ukuthi la kuzoba u0. Izothi 2x minus 4 equals 0. X kuzoba ubani? U2. Therefore ama coordinates ka f ubani? 2 and 0. I hope iyabonakala. Elandelayo ithi show that u-theta alpha u4 8,37. Nangu alpha lapha kakhona. Kusho ukuthi ngingacabanga mhlambe ngalento yama angle of inclination. Inkinga yami i-triangle engimbona akuyo alpha kulento yama exterior angle of a triangle ile, so bekungasebenza lo nalo, and lo akukho lula kwayena ukuthi ngimthole, even nalo akukho lula ukuthi ngimthole. Angazi noma mhlambe njengoba ngiqeda ukuthola ama coordinates ka f kuyafika yini engqondweni yakho ukuthi masingazama mhlambe ukuthi sisebenzise i-cosine rule. So i-cosine rule izodinga ukuthi ngibe ne-length kabani ka df. Ithi ngiyithole i-length ka df i-length yakhona izothini 2 plus 4 squared. Seniyakwazi ukuthola i-distance angithi squared 0 plus 3 squared. df kuzoba square root 45 units. Bese ngithola futhi i-length ka dc. Mawuzo understand the cosine rule from ama-trig triangles, lo uyi-included angle kuzomele ngibe nalo and then ngibe nalo, so ngisa-calculate ama-length wakhona. Ubani-ke u-dc kuzoba u-4 plus 2 squared plus -3 plus 8 squared. Ngizoyithola-ke i-distance kube ubani root 29 units. Sengishoda nge-distance manje kabani ka-cf. cf naye ngamthola nginawo ama-coordinates. Kuzoba ubani -2 minus 2 squared plus -8 minus 0 squared. Sengiyakwazi ukuyithola iwu-square root 80 units. Now that senginawo-ke lona nginazo zonke lezi zinto lezi, ngingakwazi ukuthola u-alpha nge-cosine rule. I-cosine rule izothi leli side eli-opposite i-angle esiyifunayo oku-df squared equals lama sides lawa a-adjacent to i-angle esiyifunayo oku-dc squared plus sum of lawo ma-sides lawo cf squared minus 2 i-product yawo lawo ma-sides lawo 2 times dc and cf, bese kuba u-cos of le angle esiyifunayo, kusho ukuthi cos of alpha. Isho kanjalo i-cosine rule. Ngenze substitution ke manje u-df u-root 45 squared, u-dc u-root 29 squared, u-cf u-root 80 squared minus 2 root 29 root 80 cos of alpha. Ungakwazi ukumsolva ku-alpha, ngicela ukungabe ngisasenza istep, but ubuzofike uthi lo minus lo minus lona uthole i-answer. Kuleyo answer udivide ngayo yonke lento le no negative wakhona. Mawuqeda ukudivide bese uthi arc cos, kusho ukuthi shift cos answer, uzomthola ke lo 48,37 abathi improve 48,37 degrees. Okay, nanoma ngayiphi indlela ubungayenza, but indlela ebengiyibona ilula for mina bekuyiyo le. I hope kuyezwakala. Cosine rule kubalekile, bengike ngasho kodwa ukuthi ungakhohlwa ukuthi inakhonja i-non right. Uyakhumbula ngithi i-non right angled triangle i-area yakhona isolve nge-sine rule from ama-trig triangles. So njengoba kade ngikhuluma nge-sine rule, bekumele kufike-ke engqondweni yakho ukuthi kusho ukuthi ne-cosine rule ingasebenza-ke kuyo le chapter esikuyo, ngoba nayo i-from ama-trig triangles i-cosine rule. Okay, i-question elandelayo ithi ngicalculate i-area of triangle DCF. Vele njengoba bengicalculateisa i-area yale triangle lena, ngiqeda ukuthola lezi zinto engithi zibalekile. So akuyona i-right angled triangle, kusho ukuthi kuzomele ngisebenzise i-sine rule. I-sine rule izothi 1/2 bese ithi DC times CF bese ithi sine of u-alpha. Mawuzoyikhumbula kahle, 1/2 times root 29 times root 80 sine of yena lo 48,37 esiqeda ukumthola bese uyuza i-calculator uzothola u-18, so 18 units squared. I hope niyabona, because bengekho possible ukuthi ngingacreate la mhlawumbe i-perpendicular height bese ngiba ne-length yayo mhlawumbe, so bekuzomele ngizame enye indlela yokusolva le triangle le, yiyo-ke le ngiyisebenzisile. Angazi noma niyanotice ukuthi equation elandelayo idinga ama-answer from previous questions, so uma uronge i-answer engaphezulu kusho ukuthi engaphansi maningi ama-chances okuthi ikuhlule nayo. Niyibheke-ke leyo nto, nibe careful manisolve. Okay, nayo i-question basinikeze la kwi-statement okokuqala nje basinikeze i-ratio yama-sides, bathe u-PO is 2, OR is 2:3. So i-ratio ka-OP no-OR is 2:3. Bathi determine the gradient of UTP correct to the nearest integer. So bafuna ukuthi siyi-correcte to a whole number, nearest whole number. I-gradient kabani? Ka-PT. Nangu PT angiwabona ama-coordinates awu-2 angangisiza, but ngiyayibona i-angle of inclination. So ngizosebenzisa ubani? Tan theta equals m of bani? Of PT lo esimfunayo. Tan of bani? Of 63,43 degrees equals m of PT lo esimfunayo. Therefore, m of PT kuzoba ubani? Remember bathe correct to the nearest integer, so kuzoba u2. So sesino m of PT ubani? U2. I hope niyibambile. Elandelayo sengikhathele manje yo. Determine the equation of PT in the form y equals to bani. So y equals mx plus c. Bayifuni kanje equation. Siyazi ukuthi already sinaye, remember bafuna i-equation ka PT and sinayo i-gradient ka PT ubani? U2. So sino 2x plus c. Sizodinga i-point kuyo le graph u-PT ukuze sithole u-c. Nali point uvele u-point P. U-y wakhona u0, u-x wakhona u5 plus c. U6 uzobani? -10. Therefore i-equation izothini? 2x minus 10. Usuyitholile-ke, uthole-ke lowo 2 marks lowo. Sebese sicalculate manje i-distance bani? PS. Scalculate distance PS. Angazi noma niyanotice now that sesine equation. Now that sesine equation kabani? Ka PT singakwazi ukuthi ama-coordinates ka-S u0 and 10 because u-C is the y-intercept and the u-S is the y-intercept la ku-PT. So yikho ngithi u0 and 10. Remember y-intercept x equals to 0. Kanjalo ngakwazi ukuthola i-distance PS njengoba befuna ukuthi ngithole i-distance PS. Distance PS equals square root of x2 kuzoba u0 plus 5 squared plus 10 minus 0 squared. Bese uthola i-distance obani? ewu-5 root 5. 5 root 5 units. I hope niyayithola. So i-distance lano 5 root 5. Kuyacaca ukuthi nalawo 5 root 5 since u-S kuyi-midpoint. Angithi uyabo? U-S is the midpoint of PT. Okay. Elandelayo bathi sithole ini? Ama-coordinates ka-T. Angithi uyakhumbula ukuthi ngiyenzile i-conclusion yokuthi u-S is 0 and 10. So kusho ukuthi ngingakwazi ukuthola ama-coordinates ka-T ngale approach le midpoint because ngine midpoint nginalo okhanda midpoint ngifuna lo omunye okhanda midpoint. So x of the midpoint equals x at P plus x at T over 2. Y of the midpoint is y at P plus y at t over 2. Ubani y midpoint? X midpoint, sorry, u0. X at p u-negative 5. X at t ngifuna yena over 2. Bese ngiya cross multiply kuzoba u-x at 05. I hope niyayithola. Y we midpoint u10, y at p u0, y at t sifuna yena over 2 kuzoba ubani y 20. So kusho ama coordinates ka t ubani 5 and 20. 5 and 20 ama coordinates ka t. I hope iyabonakala. Intonyana nje elula ukuthi manje phela obvious mawukuthi awufocusanga izokubhayizisa. But intonyana nje elula. Sebese asitholeni ama coordinates of r. Ama coordinates ka r uyambona u-r on the x axis. Inkinga yami ukuthi angazi ukuthi ngingamthola kanjani u-r, sengisho mhlambe ngokubuka mhlambe leli side lela akukho possible. But khona into abanginike yona ku statement eno r phakathi le i-ratio le. So ngingakwazi mhlawumbe ukusebenzisa i-ratio if iyavuma ukuthi ngiyisebenzise ngithi PO is to OR. Ubani ohamba uPO uhamba no2, OR uhamba no3 bese ngithini konje ngifuna ilength kabani mina. Angazi noma niyabona ukuthi ngizama ukwenzani kahle kahle la. I-length ka OP u5 units. I-length ka OR ngiyazi, but mangazi i-length ka OR sengiyazi ukuthi u-x ka R ubani. So ngifuna i-length ka OR la ngisubstitute i-length ka OP. Remember sisuka ku0 siya kubani siya ku-p and u-x ka p u-5, so kusho ukuthi u5 units ukuza ku-p from the origin kuya le, since la u-x wakhona ku-5, so 5 units la masingathola i-distance yala kusho ukuthi sobe sesiyazi ukuthi u-x wala ubani. Iyo into engizama ukuyenza le ngale ratio kuzoba ubani ke ngiya cross multiply la 5 times 3 is 15 and then kusho ukuthi kuzoba u15 over 2 x wami 15 over 2. Yena lo 15 over 2 is a distance from O to bani to R ngoba bengifuna yona. Also the x coordinate of bani of R. Therefore u-R kuzoba ubani 15 over 2 and 0. Remember u-R kuma x axis, so uzoba no y00. I hope ukuzwakela uthola kanjalo ke u2 marks wakhona. Calculate the area. Sebethi manje ngicalculate the area. Remember ama coordinates ka R ubani 15 over 2 and 0. Sebefuna manje ama coordinates ka i-area ka triangle PTR. I-area le triangle yonke le PTR. I-area le triangle PTR iyo le. Uyabona ukuthi nginale angle lena nginale distance lena nginale distance lena kusho ukuthi i-area rule iyavuma. But even ne-perpendicular height la nginayo. Mangathiwa ngiyi-constructor from la ku-T i-perpendicular height, angazi noma nizongivumela yini ukuthi le kungaba yi-perpendicular height, i-distance yakhona ilo 20 lo. U20 distance yala u-y at t. Angazi noma niyayi-understanda yini leyo nto le. Angithi yabola u0 la u0 y wakhona. Remember i-vertical distance uthini y waphambili minus y wasemuva, y waphambili u20, y wasemuva u0. So yikho ngithi 20 units. So bengamsebenzisa u-area of triangle PTR ngokuthi ngithi 1 over 2 base times height. 1 over 2. I-base is the distance from P to R. I-distance from P to R is 5 plus 15/2. Nizokhumbula i-distance yalawo 5, i-distance yalawo 15/2 times i-height 20. Uyithola kanjalo-ke i-area. Omunye-ke bengamsebenzisa-ke u-125 units squared, i-answer. Omunye bengamsebenzisa-ke e-ede lo nalo bese esebenza ngalo bese ethi area rule. Bizosipana na kanjalo futhi bekuzophuma yona i-answer leya. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngibonge manje sengikhathele, nizoqhubeka nizenzele.